All right, I think we're live. Mic was a bit fucked up there, but I fixed it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Yeah, no worries.
Lost, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, fives. I think fives is.
Yeah.
No, there we go. It's all fixed. Then it's all
All right. Well,
right.
I'll be heading to Manila pretty damn soon, man. Jesus, bro. Fuck. Man, I tell you what, dude. Yeah,
Well, we
my
just.
fucking doctor, huh?
So when do you? Yeah, when is that appointment?
Well, it got moved up to next week. My doctor has something happen in the family, so they contacted me and said that my new doctor's appointment was this date, this date, this date. So you know what I mean. So that's why I booked into the hotel here where I'm staying at for so many damn days, man. Which I fucking hated to do, but I had no choice. I was already in Cebu and I was already on my way there. Then I got an email. I said, well, this has happened, blah, blah, blah. Fucking, are you serious? I'm like, well, I'm on my way there now. It's like, well, there's no point. You know what I mean? Just wait. I'm like, okay, no worries. So I was already halfway to Cebu. I mean, I think I was like in Argao, got just past Argao where my signal kicked in. And I got the email. Like, fuck, are you kidding me? Like, holy shit. So next to my appointment got moved up to next week. So I
Did you
gotta
see
wait.
Billy last night?
No, I didn't see him, man. I went by there. You know what I mean? For cause I went to go get something to eat. You know what I mean? I was there, and then I come back here, and I went up there, and Billy wasn't there. I think he was off. So anyway, I'm not going to be going anywhere. I'm staying in. I'm staying in. I've had I got food over there in the cooler. I can heat it in the microwave. I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying here tonight. I ain't going out nowhere. So you know what I mean? And besides, I don't feel like walking all the way from Fuente all the way down there. That's a long ass walk. From Fuente, I'm just too lazy. My back's fucking killing me. So I don't feel like walking Fuente Circle. I was a little bit past Fuente. You go around Fuente, then you turn down one of them roads, and there's a hotel down there I'm staying at. I'm not gonna say which one, but yeah. So
It's
yeah,
funny you say that. I've had doctors cancel on me in the Philippines several times, and the dentist,
yeah,
where you really see that in the States, but in the Philippines, they don't care if they cancel an appointment on you. They screw you up with hotel rooms.
yeah. No joke. But no, I mean, I gotta get it. I'm gonna get a receipt from these guys because me staying here. You know what I mean? And besides, I gotta go by the embassy anyway when I'm in the last of my doctor's appointment. And I'm hoping my fucking disability is gonna get fucking reinstated so this way that they see that I'm not frauding and everything will be fine. That's why I got to worry about that bullshit no more. Thank God. So we still have my money back. But it is what it is, man. You're right. That's how things goes here. But I'm gonna get a receipt from these guys so I can take it there. So at least I get get my money back for the hotel, and I got the receipts for the travel here. And I ain't really worried about the receipts for the food because it's not that much. It's just the hotel stays, the rides. That's the that's where the money's going. I mean, it ain't got shit to do with the hotel. It's just has to do with the has to do with the hotels and the rides because that's the more expensive shit. I don't care. I ain't gonna
What a
ask them
pain
for
in the
reimbursement.
ass, though. You got all the way there, and they sent you that email, fucking
Yeah,
postponing it on you. If you knew
well,
that, you wouldn't have left that day.
well, if I knew, I'd have waited till sometime next week to leave. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's just how shit goes. That's how it happens, man. Yeah. But I'm not vlogging into this shit, man. My phone memory's low, and I mean, I'm doing videos, you know what I mean. But I'm not gonna be doing no live shows. I don't have the load for it, so I'm on Wi-Fi now. My Mac, I don't have load. I don't have the money to put load on my phone, so there'll be no live shows done. So yeah, the hell is that?
Well, so an American bought the what's it called? The fucking El Gecko.
Yeah,
The same staff.
this same bar, same live bands. Yeah, the girls were there last night. The girls and the guy plays the drums. You know which one I'm talking about? The two bar, the two Filipino. The one Filipino with the blonde hair, and the other one has got the long hair. It's kind of chubby, and then
Yeah,
the
yeah,
skinny
yeah.
things in the middle. They were there last night. They were all excited to see me. I sat down talking to them and had a couple of drinks with them. They asked where you was at, how you was doing. I told them blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, they were really pissed about what the hell happened at El Gecko because they lost out on some money there for a while. They said that they depended on that income. So yeah,
Well, they weren't playing there. They were just hanging out there.
no, they were playing last night. You know, they were playing this. This is before they started and after they took their break.
So
Yeah.
everything's just exactly the same, except Billy's not there.
Yeah, everything's exactly the same.
Did you see the
Yeah.
new owner?
No, I hadn't seen the new owner yet. I hadn't met him. No, not yet.
So you didn't go up to see if Billy was up at.
No, I did. I told you I did. He wasn't there. He wasn't there last night.
Did you ask anyone?
Yeah, this is the word Billy said he's not working tonight. I'm like, okay. I'll try to walk the fuck out. I'm staying there. No,
Yeah, I know that. Well, if you get a chance, if you're walking past tonight or something, just go in there and have a chat to him. Tell him I said hello and find out what happened.
I know what happened. Him and his old lady got an annulment, man. Took the bar.
Yeah, but there's more
She
to
took the
that.
bar from his ass.
What happened? No.
Billy's not going to tell me everything, you know. But Billy's not going to tell me everything. He just said, "Don't get married." You know.
She didn't take the bar. It's not what happened, Barry. That's what.
Well,
that's
see,
what you're hearing.
I'm just going by what the girl said. So
You got to remember, he had the house, that big ass house, like it was a mansion, man.
yeah,
He had a unit he owned outright up at
Wednesday.
top of Mango there, right?
Yeah,
He also had that BMW and that Hilux as well.
yeah,
So that house itself was worth about, I think, 10 million.
yeah, something like that.
He also had absolute power of attorney over the fucking bar.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so if there's
He sold the bar.
yeah, the money went to his pocket, not hers.
Okay.
No, he wasn't walking out like that.
When she was causing him problems, dude. That's why the bar shut down for so long. Is what he said. He said she was causing him problems, and that's all he'd say. He didn't really say anything else. He didn't go into details. You know,
When
Billy
did you
likes me,
talk?
but you know, he talks to you more. This is like I seen him at Bamboozers, and I finally forgot to ask him this before I moved to Dumgete. I seen him a couple of days before Max got here. Yeah. Talked to him, and yes, that's when because I had heard from the girls, and I heard from different. Then I heard from Grace, but Grace was drunk at the time. Then Marsha, she would not tell me anything. Then the other girl, the tall girl, the long hair, she kind of went into things. And then Beatrice, the one that works for cashier, she kind of would tell me, but she wouldn't go into detail. I talked to her on Facebook a little bit, but she said she really don't want to get into it. So yeah. But then I talked to Billy. I said she was causing problems for him. That's why he shut the bar down. And he said she wasn't paying that shit. She didn't fucking pay the rent. Her head behind on the rent, this, that, and the other shit. She hadn't paid the rent in like 4 months, he said.
Did he tell you how much he sold it for?
No, he at the time the bar was still closed and hadn't opened up yet. The bar had just opened before I had left to go back to. I had left and moved to doing it. It opened 2 nights before. Yeah.
Interesting. I'll be seeing Billy when I come back.
Yeah.
I'm actually good friends with Billy.
Yeah. And, you know, I get along with Billy. You know, we're friends too, but he really don't. He don't really go into depth with shit with me. And I guess he don't trust me until I can trust you. I'm not Australian. I mean, he trusts Aussies more than he does fucking other foreigners. I tell you right now. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I heard she ran off with some fucking.
She ran off with a German guy. She's that's what Billy told me. He said, you know, she went off with another German guy that she'd been over on his dime over flirting with this motherfucker plan. You know what I mean? Spending money on. I'm like, what? He goes, shit. I'm like, fuck that, dude. He goes, I didn't fucking know. He said, I hadn't fucking heard from him. I'm like, dude, let her go out of the fucking country. I'm like, no, fuck that, dude. I wouldn't put up with it. Then I talked to Carolyn. I seen her out. She said she's tired of Billy's drinking, being drunk all the time. And that's all she said. She gave me a hug and kissed me on the cheek. Said she'd talk to him later. She left. That was the end of it. So I don't know. All that is, I'm hearing one thing from him, then I'm hearing something else from her. So, but I'm going to mute myself because I'm going to step outside and smoke a cigarette. You guys talk about something. It's going to be kind of loud when I go outside. So,
Yeah, right.
I'll keep this show playing so I can hear what's going on. No, I can still hear you guys, so not a big deal. But I'm going to let you guys talk. So, all right, yeah, go ahead.
Still there? Because I've gone mute on me, you cunts. Well, I guess we'll go to the chat and read some comments here. How you going, John? Had a few beers last night, mate, I see. Terry McGreevy, with all that's going on in your life, Barry, you still have time to worry about other people's lives. He was actually talking about a friend we know that owned a bar in Cebu. Jump on if you want, John. I sent you a link. You should have it in your email. You might be at work, I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. I'll send it to you. Oh, yeah, okay, you got it. No worries. Yeah, you had a few last night, mate. You wanted to fight everyone, including the blind man. Horrible guy you are. You there, Fives? Lost? He's there, what? I just put myself on mute.
Yeah. I missed a lot of what was going on today. I was busy working.
Hey, Chixie done a video. She done live.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I saw like a couple minutes of it.
I think that was the first live she's done since had an argument. Nothing was said. I think Ren was there too, so I think
Yeah, I could hear him talking.
I think everything's cool with them now.
Back to normal.
Yeah. It looks that way. You'll be right next month, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I might go back to Davao for the first trip. I'm thinking. Cebu then Davao. And I might go down to Dumageddon, visit Barry. How you going, CFD? What are you trading, mate? What are you trading today?
Too many foreigners in Dumageddon here.
Have you been there?
Nope, not yet. But that's what I keep hearing. I heard about that even a couple of years ago, that a lot of competition there.
Yeah, I'd go down there for a visit, but I wouldn't live there. Go for a look.
Yeah, it sounds like the girls there have high mileage.
It's a better scene in Davao, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. Yeah, if I
Oh,
go out in Davao, I only see, maybe 2 or 3 foreigners per day, unless I'm in the mall. But I'm talking like out in traffic, riding around, there's almost none.
where were you staying when you were there, man? Like, whereabouts were you staying? Which side of
I
town?
stayed at I stayed at that one Oasis.
How much was that a night? Or did you do a monthly package?
Yeah, it was about $600 for a month.
How he's doing?
Good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. Just having a coffee. How are you, Fives?
Oh, not bad. Just babysitting, putting in my time. I'm all done
Yours or
work today.
yours or someone else's?
Mine. I babysit more than she does.
Oh, have you
Oh,
got
you
kids
got?
too? Have you?
I didn't know you had kids, Fives.
I got one with the ex-wife.
How old?
He's almost 4.
Good on you.
Yeah, before on Halloween.
Oh. So you're still paying child support, I take it?
Oh yeah, I pay all the child support, all the lawsuits she's got me involved in.
Oh
I
wow,
pay and pay and I pay and I pay.
fucking females, man. Man, only in America. Only there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, I got off cheap, but I'm still paying.
yeah.
Could have been
Pretty
it
pretty
could have been really bad.
pretty vicious if she's got lawsuits on you. Me and my ex just had a verbal agreement, which was pretty good.
Excuse me.
How are you,
No.
Bummer?
I'm all right, man. Fucking a little irritated with my fucking doctor, but other than that, I'm okay, bro.
That's good. Man.
Fucking stuck here in Cebu longer than what I wanted to be, but yeah.
Get
So,
amongst the ladies, mate. Get amongst the ladies.
oh, I've got a girl coming over later. Then I got another one coming over. One coming over later tonight, and then I got one coming tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and then so yeah.
You
So
don't
when
let
you
them
went to
stay the night?
Huh?
So you don't let them stay the night? You kick them out?
No, let us spend the night. They got to go fuck home, man. Oh, no, you got to go fuck home, bro. No, they ain't staying the night with me. No, no, I'm not. Well, one of the girls that's coming here, I know her. You know what I mean? I trust her. You know what I mean? She can stay all night if she wants to, but the other ones, fuck no. They can take the fuck off and go home, man. Give a shit. I'm not gonna stress about them being here. The other one, I really enjoy fucking her when she's around. Oh my god, I really enjoy fucking her when she's around me. Good shit, but you know,
Good
you
time.
get a hold of some of that good pussy, don't want to let it go. You know what I'm saying? But no, she's not ready for a relationship, and I'm not. You know, she enjoys fucking. So
Just a bit of fun. Fun was fun.
fucking's always fun, bro. It's always fun. I'm a bad guy. I need to start
So what
writing night.
happened with RJ last night? I wasn't too
I,
rude
I
to
have
him,
no
was I?
idea, man. No, to me, I'm a godly man. I'm a Christian. You know what I mean? I pray before I eat. I pray when I wake. I pray before I go to bed. But I don't go to church because I'm gonna do the same shit when I get out of church. You know what I mean? If the man don't want to get laid, then I guess that's his own prerogative. If he wants to wait, then you know what I mean. Hey, who am I to judge him? You know what I mean? It's like my cousin. So the virgin, so he got married. I was so proud of him. You know what I mean? He was around girls, dated girls, some hot ass girls. Like, well, you know, fuck, he said, because I'm not ready yet. He was raised up in church by my grandparents, and they spoiled him. But you know what I mean? He was raised up in church, and he was 22 when he got married, and he was still a virgin. I was very proud of him. I mean,
Is he
so
still married?
if No, him and his she was a virgin, he was a virgin. And then after they had their baby, their baby was born special needs. She started drinking, turned to drugs, and my cousin got rid of her, and now he takes care. He works full time and takes care of his son. My cousin's one who raised me. His mom and dad, you know what I mean, are my cousins. They 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 raised me, you know what I mean, and now they're helping take care of because that's their grandson. So they're helping raise and take care of him. You know what I mean? He was born with a bad cleft palate. He can't walk. He can't stand up on his own. They have to feed him through a feeding tube through his stomach. He's never tasted food in his life. So, you know what I mean? It's real bad. You know, but he's getting big now. You know what I mean? He's always happy. He can say a few words here and there. You know, he's a big Alabama fan. You know, like his daddy and the rest of us in the family. But yeah, it's his child special needs. You know what I mean? Because kind of find out when my cousin's ex-wife was on drugs and shit like that when she was pregnant with him. That's when he come out to be the way he was.
Yeah, I would think something like that would put a lot of stress on a relationship.
Oh,
The
it
parents.
fucked him up, man. He
Yeah.
he was devastated by it, but he clipped. You know what I mean? He got up and he works every day, man. You know what I mean? He started low in his job. He started low man on the totem pole. Now he's worked his way up. You know, now he's up there. You know, now he's making the big bucks. You know what I mean? He's doing really good for himself, and he's married another woman. She's a good girl. You know what I mean? She helps with this. You know, with the kids. She's really good with Micah, and it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's when I met the girl. I was like, where the fuck was you at the first time? I said, this is kind of
20,
reversing it. You know?
22 is a lot different to 40 though. Like I
Yeah,
agree.
well, it's like that movie 40-Year-Old Virgin. You know what I mean? It's like he respects women so much he don't fuck them. You know, which is fine. I'm not making
But
fun of
that's what
RJ.
they
If
want.
that's what you choose to do, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Then,
you
but if
know
he comes
those
here
sort
to
of
build,
guys that say they don't fuck women because they have respect for them. It
yeah,
doesn't really add up.
yeah, I know, but it's like this. If he don't want to, then he don't want to. But if he comes to the Philippines, it's gonna be hard to fucking do. It's gonna be really, really hard to do.
Oh,
Because
for sure. But I think the issue is probably more money than him being blind. If he wanted to do it, he could
uh,
do it.
well, that's up to him. I mean, I'm not gonna judge him. I might like the guy, okay, so you know what I mean. I've no issues, but he can do what he wants to do. I don't care. Now, if he wants to stay a virgin until the day he dies, you know what I mean. If he goes, you know what I mean. If he's that big believer in the church, you know what I mean, then that's fine with me. I have no issues with that. That's all him. I have no problems with RJ. He seems like he's all right. If he wants to stay a virgin, then so be it. I'm not gonna say anything bad
But
about the guy.
it
But you
sounds
come,
like
I'm gonna tell you, RJ,
he's
if you
got an
listen, dude,
interest
you
in the
come.
Philippines. So
Yeah, yeah. He said he wants to come. Let's see. John was a
I
real
sent him a
prick.
message
Okay, I'm gonna.
anyway. Just said, "Oh man, sorry if I said anything offensive or whatever."
The whole dude, what's up, brother? Long time no
Oh,
see.
you sent him a message,
Oh
John.
yeah.
Oh, I just posted on his channel just a comment on his latest video saying, sorry if I said anything that upset you or whatever and offended you. But to be honest, I can't remember half the shit I said last night. So
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be waiting to marriage, I know that. Because that ain't going to happen.
fuck that.
Like I was trying to tell him, you got to try before you buy. But, whatever he wants to do. I find that quite bizarre. I know when you're a teenager, when you're growing up, you're keen to fucking get in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I think before you've had sex, it's a much bigger thing in your mind, and then once you've had it, it's
like riding a
Once
bike.
you get your first taste of pussy, it's over
yeah,
with.
pretty much. So I think maybe he's built it up to be something bigger in his head than what it actually is.
Well, okay. Kevin Anderson said, "What's going on, Barry? Did you go to Manila yet?" No. If you listened to the show, man, you would have heard. No, stuck in Cebu for the next few days until sometime next week. I'm not gonna say what date that my doctor's appointment got scheduled to, but it got rescheduled because something happened. My doctor's son something or other, so they had to. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into detail everything. They had to reschedule because something happened with my doctor. So yeah, that's bottom line.
At
I
least you're
didn't
halfway
reschedule.
there,
They
bro.
fucking rescheduled. It wasn't needed.
I've
I'm
got
in
a,
Cebu, At least I can catch a fucking boat. I've already got my boat ticket paid for, so I'm not worried about it.
I got a message
Yeah.
from one of the girls I met in Cebu this morning. You want me to read it?
Go on.
Uh-huh.
This is the girl I bought a
No.
pair of shoes for. You know what she's asking for?
Money.
Money?
Yeah, I'll read it. It's not explicit or nothing.
Go ahead.
John, I don't really want to ask this, but I really, really need your help. Please help. I don't have money. I need to buy a Cerelac for a baby, and I don't have fare to go to work until next month. Plus, I have to pay my borrowed money this 30th, which is the due date. Help me, please. I don't know where to get help since my
Block.
salary will be on 15th of August.
Man, you know how much I've heard that
Block.
story before. That story's fucking been repeated 100 fucking
Oh, I
thousand
don't doubt
times.
it.
Yeah, no shit. We'll say, okay, well, fine. You have a good day. I gotta move on. You're asking me for money.
I just said to
And
her,
that's
there's
it.
nothing I can do. I'm a million miles away. So that's what I get for buying her a pair of shoes.
Well, I'll say if I could send it for Western Union or something. That's what
I
I'll
just
say.
say, I don't know how to use it. I'm banned or some shit like that. I won't block her. I'll still chat to her, but I knew she'd do that at some point.
Yeah, just say you haven't got the money.
Well, fucking don't have the money. I bought some Bitcoin today and it's still dropping.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe she can lend me some money.
Nobody bought you, baby. There's no shoes too.
What you should do, John, is sign up to Coins PH. It's like
I've had a look,
sort of
but
like,
I'm gonna wait till I go back so I can use a Philippines mobile to sign up.
no, it doesn't matter. You can do it on any phone. You just log in, put the app on the phone. It's all good. So
Yeah, but I didn't. You don't have to give them ID, do you? I was sort of hoping to have
well, you don't have to, but if you do, I have because I get lets me I can draw out 8,000 US a month if I want to. Worth of Bitcoin over there.
Yeah,
So
but you're
I
not
don't
going to
need to
need.
take.
Surely you don't
Yeah,
need that
I'm not going to
much.
need. No, I'm not going to. But if you leave it, I think it only gives you 200,000 for a whole year.
Oh,
So
really?
you
I
got
thought it was something like 50,000 a month. I thought I read. Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, yeah.
Monthly cash in, email or phone, 50,000 peso a month.
Hmm.
If you ID, then you can get 100,000. Like I wouldn't. I don't think I would spend 50,000 a month.
Yeah, I
Possibly,
do.
but
But I also send money to my ex for the child, so that's what I use. So it's convenient because I have
yeah,
a bank account for her, and it deposits. It's better than using these money transfer places because you send Bitcoin to it, then you just convert it into pesos on the site, and then just put it in their bank account. It goes in there the next day, and it's for free. It doesn't cost anything. And also, you can get all your load on there and shit like that. If you're there long term, it's pretty good because you can pay your electricity bill on there. You can pay like an internet bill, everything. It's good. And when you need money out, you don't go through your bank. You just send it to there, and you send it to yourself and go pick it up at like Palawan Express and stuff like that. Within an
yeah.
hour, you get a text message. Just go down there, pick it up. That's all I done when I was over there. It's great, man. I reckon it's a really good app.
I was just gonna wait to sign up till I get back there because they asked for a mobile number. I didn't want to give them my Aussie one. I
Yeah, I
can't
do.
get the
I
if they send
changed it.
it.
You can change.
They send a
You can change.
verification text to the Philippines one. I won't be able to get it.
Yeah, what you do is you can just log in and change the phone number when you want. So I changed it back to my phone number here when I'm home. I changed it to my new phone number when I'm over there.
Yeah.
And if you verify yourself, sometimes they want I sent them I think it was a bank statement just to verify your address and just your passport. Take a photo of yourself and all the rest of it. And you're on level 3. That's what I'm on. So it's 400,000 a day. Not that you need it, but it's just good to have, I guess.
If you wanted to do it anonymously, though, couldn't you just like set up
Basically, I was
the entry
using
one
that
for you,
as my personal
entry
bank.
one for a friend? Like, what's to stop you open multiple accounts just to avoid the ID?
Oh yeah, you can. It's just a pain in the just have
Bless you.
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you don't. There's no. The reason why they got that ID shit on there to verify yourself is money laundering and all that shit through the fucking. It's some act that all crypto exchanges now, all decentralized crypto exchanges, need to have KYC.
Yeah.
And in the Western, like with my exchanges here, like CoinSpot, I don't know what exchange do you use here.
Independent reserve.
Yeah,
I've got
well,
accounts on like all of them. But...
yeah. So here in Australia, obviously, you need, they want you link your bank account and all that stuff, upload your ID. It's for them. So if you start pulling out heaps of money and send it to your bank account, obviously they got the records there to cash into the tax man and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I just don't pull out money in Australia through cryptocurrencies.
Well, I think they have. I was reading before all the exchanges here forward all the buy sell information on to the ATO now here. Well, they've at least got access to it if they wanted to go investigate you or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, the only thing they can get you on is if it's coming out into your bank account. Like I said, you could have $1 billion over Bitcoin, man. They can't tax you on that shit until it comes out. So it's not real money until it comes out and goes in your bank account.
Hey, I was watching one of your videos, one of your older videos today about condos in Davao, and you're saying you wouldn't mind one of these ones. Do you still feel the same way, or you'd rather rent than actually buy one there?
Now, I feel like I'd just rather rent. The reason being is you're sort of stuck in the one spot. If you wanted to move somewhere, you always get that condo. They're hard to sell. And the amount of money you'd spend for one of them, like the one that I want anyway, it's up around 3 million. So you're looking at almost 100 grand or so Australian, just over, I think. That same money, I could rent in a different place for the rest of my life and move around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, they don't go up in value much like here in Australia or in Western countries. And like I said, you're sort of stuck with. There's a lot of foreigners trying to sell their condos and they can't get rid of them and stuff. You know what I mean? And if they do, they're going to take a bit of a loss. So if I was settled and maybe in my 20s, yeah, maybe, because then I'll get the use out of it. But I'm 40. That same amount of money, like I said, I could use that to rent. I could spend 1 month on every island if I wanted to for the rest of my life.
You got an idea of what the fees are every month? What they charge on those condos? Like say like the Avita
No,
Tower one?
I haven't looked into that.
I wonder how much that is. Not that I would buy one, but I was just curious.
I don't think it'd be that much. But yeah, I don't really see it as a. Maybe if you're buying it and pass it on to a child or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, it's just not really. At first, I thought it was a good idea, but it's actually better just to rent.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
you
you
might
look at
get
them
sick of
and
it.
you think like 100K, and you compare it to here, where you need like half a million here, and it seems like a good deal. But then I was looking at them on I can't, one of the real estate sites there, and there's a few for sale, and I was like, some of these are old from like 2 years ago.
And
Like, do
even
they
if you
just?
rent it out, you don't get much for it really anyway.
No, I wouldn't think so. 20, 25,000 peso a month, 30, depending how
Mm.
big they are. But
So yeah.
it sounds like it'd take a lifetime just to break even.
Mm. Exactly. And then again, if something happens or you know, you need to get away from that area. Maybe had some troubles with a woman or something like that. You know, you got to leave this condo and rent it out and stuff. I'll try and rent it out or try and sell it. So
I wonder why they're building so many then, if there's a bit of a like oversupply.
well, I know this Australian guy that has one. Australian guy I met. He has one over in Lapu Lapu, I think it is. Or Mactan, it's one of those places there. And
Yeah.
he goes over there, I think, for 4 weeks of the year, but the rest of the time he puts it on Airbnb. So he gets like, you know, $40, $50 a night or something like that for Airbnb. So some people come in, want to stay for a week.
Pretty expensive over there though. I stayed over there just for a couple nights, but they all look like they're not. There's no upkeep on some of the buildings.
You know, some of those buildings are questionable the way they build them. You know, I've seen big cracks in the motherfuckers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like from
Yeah, I've seen that
now
inside
of
the building.
earthquakes and shit like that. You know?
Yeah, on the outside, I don't know if it's like cement rendering or whatever, but a lot of it's falling off and shit like that. And it's like for the money they're asking plus the fees every month. I mean, who knows what happens to that money? Probably gets wasted.
Where's that, Fives? Where are these condos for 40,000?
In Davao, or
I've been researching. Angeles City seems like a good place to get one if you're going to buy one, because you could instantly rent it out when you're not using it.
I don't know if I'd want to move back in there though after it's been rented out to a couple dozen guys.
Yeah, you got to have tile floors and good paint on the walls. Have somebody clean it every
imagine
time.
the smell.
They got some strong cleaners there, right? I noticed the Airbnb units when you rent them, when you first get into the room, some of them are just completely bleached out. You know, burns your nose. But I want to get some more toys there, 2 or 3 bikes. I'd like to be able to have a place in Davao and then one up in Angeles City.
Do you mean to buy or to rent?
I don't know. You know, I'm kind of toying around with the idea of buying one, because I mean, if I'm going there 4 or 5 times a year, you know, why not? If I can get one for like 30 or 40,000, then it's paid for. I don't have any payments.
I've seen ones for like 1.2, 1.3. So we're talking like $23,000, $25,000.
Right. But I want something that's luxury, has a pool, has security, no karaoke machines allowed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way, it's desirable. So when I rent it out, I can get, you know, a decent amount of money for it. And I'm thinking maybe a 2-bedroom might be a good idea, and I could just lock away my stuff in my room, and then, you know, the renter can have the other bedroom for, you know, the horse.
Where are you going to buy in Davao?
Well, I don't know. That would be second. I think Angeles City would be my first pick. See how it goes.
Would you really want those girls knowing where you live though? That way?
Well, you know,
like I've never been there, so I don't know.
I don't go girl to girl. I try and keep one woman as long as I can.
But you could do that anywhere, yeah? Like, isn't Angela's more because you'd want to go from girl to girl?
Yeah, no, but I bring my own sand to the beach, so I'll just fly her in. It's like $40.
Bring your own sand to the beach.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. I mean, hell yeah.
Well, I noticed with Cebu Pacific, you can rack up those get-go points and redeem them for domestic flights pretty quickly.
I've never had luck with airline points. I've always been screwed out of it. Expiration date or something happens. I just use a Google Flights, and it really lets you decode and filter out everything to get the best deal possible.
Yeah, I use that or Skyscanner, but then I go and book direct with the airline. And
I've never had luck
just for the
directly
Philippines,
with
I've
the
only
airline.
used Cebu
Always
Pacific.
way more money.
Yeah, if you look up Get-Go, that's Cebu Pacific's points program.
Yeah.
Every ticket you book, you get points, and then you can redeem them for domestic flights. And it doesn't take that many points to actually get the domestic flight. I used it to fly my girlfriend up from Davao to Cebu and then back again. So
if you buy them out a little bit ahead of time, I've had tickets, one-way tickets with Cebu Pacific for $25 and $30.
Just carry on, yeah.
Yeah, one carry-on bag. Yeah. That's where they nail you is the luggage. They make their money
cheap,
on
though. I think next time I go, I might just do carry-on.
I think if you do over 22 pounds of luggage, last time they really hit you, that doubles and triples the baggage fees. One time they got me $75 for one big piece of luggage.
It's 7 kilos for carry-on. Then if you got checked-in luggage, 20 kilos, and then after that you have to pay more.
Now, let's see. I was in Tacloban one time, and they got it was Naga on Luzon. They have a real small airport, and there they weigh the passenger with the bags, and they charge you accordingly.
Yeah,
I've
really?
never seen it happen.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so you can't have no fat girls with you. You go there.
Yeah, if you're taking your motorbike around, you're gonna have to do it on the barge.
There's shipping companies. So Davao to Manila, 6,000 pesos.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. I think it was Nathan about the bike. You probably know too, Fives. Do you wear gear while you're over there? Like, do you get wind chill at all on the highways and stuff, or is it so hot you're
never
right with just a t-shirt?
Never been cold. When it rains, it's warm. Even if I'm doing 60 miles an hour. Never been cold. Not even at nighttime, soaking wet.
That's good then. Because it'd be a pain in the ass to be taking gear over there. Fucking jacket and shit like that.
No, you don't need. Dude, I don't even bring pants there. It's shorts and t-shirts only. Way too hot for riding gear.
Yeah, like the first time I went, I bought a suitcase, and it was just way too much stuff. This time I bought my suitcase again, but it was about 13 kilos, and even then I was like, I'm still bringing too much. So I reckon next time I might just try to carry on.
Try and get
7 kilos.
Try and get a condo that has a washing machine. Makes life really easy.
You know what happened to me in fucking Mactan? The washing machine, I couldn't get the door open. So I had to like pull the panel off and trying to pull this thread or some shit to make it open. It was a big fucking hassle.
It might have malfunctioned. I had a good one, a Samsung, a little top loader last time I was there. That worked awesome.
Yeah. But we were meant to leave the next day, and I'm like, I can't leave without my fucking clothes. Like, I've only got the clothes on me. So I ended up getting them out.
I don't like dealing with the laundromats. They're a little bit of a hassle.
I don't mind it, mate. Just drop it off and fucking pick it up.
Yeah, but check this out. I've had times where you go back to the laundromat and they're closed and they went on vacation with all your shit still there. They didn't tell you. I got a load of clothes that I never was able to get back.
The woman that picked mine up didn't speak English, which doesn't really matter, but she said she'd return it at 3 p.m. on the Monday, and she didn't come till like 4:30, which is not a big deal. But if I was leaving or something, like I'd want my fucking stuff on time. So
They do like to overcharge at laundromats, and they forget to speak English.
I can't remember what I paid. It wasn't much though, a couple hundred peso or something.
It's 29 pesos a kilo.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, but they usually try and get you for like 150.
No,
Yeah,
if
I
you
think
want
I might have paid like 250, 300. Probably charged me 300 a kilo.
Yeah, I got nailed for 300, and I went to 2 laundromats that were side by side in Davao, and they absolutely would not back down. They were hitting me with a foreigner tax no matter what. So that's what happens sometimes.
I had the
Then I
receipt
get
here. I
I
don't
get
know
all
where it
pissed off,
is.
Start cussing to myself that. But yeah, I specifically look for a washing machine in a condo from now on.
the Oasis one, that's all right though. That comes with washing machine, doesn't it?
More and more of them have washing machines now. Because I'm always searching on Airbnb online, checking out different places. More and more places are coming with stuff Americans like, amenities.
It's probably because you look like a Filipino MJ1, like a Jewish Filipino.
The
Probably just
best
think
thing to do.
they just think you're a local, mate.
Just send your girl in with your laundry if you can.
One of the girls who stayed offered to do it for me. She was going to get the bucket and go and buy detergent. I said, no, it's all right.
They all do. They all
I
do that.
can't do that to you.
Is that what you did, Jay? You send a local to do your laundry, right? So you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, like you just go down to the laundry. Oh, if I was with a girlfriend of that, they'd just wash it. You know what I mean? Like they just do it. But if I'm by myself, yeah, I just take it down to the laundry and they put it in that basket. They count all your items and then you pay a little bit extra and it's rush and you can pick it up in I don't know 4 hours or something. You always pay rush because if you don't, then you have to you wait almost 3-4 days before you have to go pick it up.
Yeah, that's if you want it dried. If you take it wet, it's quick.
Why would you want it wet, though?
That way you don't have to wait 24 hours for it to hang dry at the laundromat.
No,
Save us money and time.
They would dry it,
no,
surely. They have
no,
dryers, yeah?
they've got dryers there. The ones
Oh,
I
okay.
went to.
From my experience, a lot of the laundromats only have washing machines, and then when I looked behind, in their building, they had rows and rows of stuff hang drying with fans.
Might depend where you are. I don't know.
And a lot of people hang dry clothes there because a lot of it's cheaper, Chinese made stuff. And the dryers beat up the clothes. So a lot of locals won't use them.
Yeah, but most of them laundry places you go to, the fucking, what's it called? Fucking wash and dry. There you go. That's one that's down the road from me.
Yeah,
They're
some
everywhere in
do.
the Philippines. They're blue and it says wash and dry. You go to them, it's 29 pesos. They got big, brand new Whirlpool washing machines and dryers. Take your stuff in there, they weigh it up, pay a little bit extra to have it in 4 hours, and just come back and pick it up. It's all folded and dry in a little plastic bag for you.
Yeah, that's what they did with mine. Smelled good. I think they use
Yeah.
fabric softener and shit too. It was better than what I expected.
There's plenty of them. They're fucking everywhere. And I've never lost any clothes, not once.
That
Sexy
only happened to
washerwoman.
be one time. They were closed and I had to go. I couldn't wait for them.
I've had like a shirt in there that wasn't mine, and I've taken it back. But that's about it. But I've never been missing stuff.
Yeah. No, usually they're pretty good, man. That stuff comes folded and pressed. Looks nice,
Yeah.
So there are some hot women at the laundromat, sexy washwomen. Bang the washwoman at the
Usually,
condo
they're usually the
in
older women, I
Mandawi.
reckon.
Well, that's who come pick mine up. I wouldn't bang her at all. She must have been like 60, maybe older. I don't know. Teeth missing, can't speak English.
Perfect candidate.
I don't know. I usually bring, like 5 pairs of shorts and like 8 shirts, and I'm good for a month. Then some whites. Roll it up, put rubber bands on it, fits in the suitcase better. Folding takes up way too much room.
I was staying when I was staying
That's what I figured out.
when I was staying in Davao. I was staying at fucking it was near Gmall's fucking the Pinnacle Apartments or hotel, Pinnacle Apartment or hotel. It was about $60 a night. I stayed there for the first week or so, and they have
Shit, it's
laundry service
expensive.
there. Yeah, it was a really nice place. It was just for the first week until I found a place. It didn't bother me. It was only for a week or so.
Yeah.
And, that was my first trip, so I booked it in there because I didn't really know anywhere to stay or anything. So I wanted to get at least a nice place for the first week before I go out and find a unit. You know what I mean? Get a lease. So they had a laundry service there, and I had 160 pesos in my pocket of my shorts. And the lady comes up with me clothes, and she's handing me the money, and I'm thinking, what's this? And I look at her, and then she goes, oh, this is in your pockets. I said, you know what? You can have it. She goes, really? I said, yeah,
Well,
you can have that. If you're good enough to come up here and give that back to me, you deserve to have it. So I just gave it to her.
that's cool.
Well, considering she probably gets paid 200 pesos for the whole day, and I gave her like 160, you know what I mean?
I paid like 35 a night the first time I went there, but I just booked through hotels.com. But even that was like, maybe that was too much. For $60, must have been pretty swanky.
What happened to Barry?
He fucking fell asleep, so I had to mute him. He was snoring.
Oh, okay.
He was out all night at Mango. I reckon. He would tell you otherwise, but I reckon that's what he was doing. Up to no
I was
good.
going to go down there, but didn't get around. It was a bit.
Oh, it's just strip clubs and then a couple of fucking nightclubs and bars at the end.
You're right to just go down by yourself, though?
Yeah, I went out many times by myself. Like, there's a lot of other foreigners there, you know what I mean? So you go to the bar, and, see how you going. What I've noticed is, like, if you're walking around in public and you see a foreigner and you say hello, they're rude and won't say hello and all the rest of it. But if you're in a bar, and there's foreigners in there, they're sort of the same, they just want to chill out and have a chat with someone.
Yeah.
Met a lot of Australians there too, as well.
Like older, younger?
Oh, yeah, a bit of both.
Yeah, I met 2 baby boomers at the airport when they were leaving the same time as me. They went to Hull or something. And I asked me, I asked me if they had a good time, but he said he wasn't really into the girl. They was talking about some other guys into the girls. But he's like, oh, I don't go for that sort of thing. Like, what'd you come here for then? Sort of just shrugged it.
What did you say to him? What'd you come here for?
Yeah, because he said he's not really into the girls. Like, it's
So
not
what the
not
fuck
his
are you
thing.
into?
Well, why else are baby boomers coming here? I don't think anyone's coming for the food.
For the cuisine.
So when do you go back, Fives?
I'm trying to go back in less than 30 days.
Oh, so you're not booked or nothing?
Not yet. I'm working on figuring out my plane tickets because I do
okay.
multi-tickets. So, like land in Angeles City, then leave Davao.
So how long does it
what up?
usually take you?
Yo, yo,
Oh,
yo.
sorry. What was that?
What's up, guys?
Hey,
What's up,
Yo,
Joey?
yo.
You going to
What's
fucking
up, man?
road, mate? You look like
This is
Murph
the
Hughes.
Mexican Jew, is it?
What happened?
You look like fucking Murph Hughes.
Yeah, I cut the beard, man. I'm gonna grow the stash out. And I'm gonna throw a little, curl it up and shit like that.
right.
So, yeah,
Change it up.
change it up. I've
I
never
like the
grown out
facial hair.
a mustache, dude. Never.
The Filipinos
First
like
time.
the facial hair.
Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, they'll tell you they don't, but they don't really care. I mean, come on. Have you seen what some of these guys look like over there that get some of these Filipinos? Do you think they really care if you have some facial hair or not?
Nah.
Now, if you want to see the odd couples, you go to Angeles City, man. You get a good kick there.
Yeah. You know, I gotta be. I know you guys are talking about getting. You know, I thought I got scammed one time. You know, remember we talked about that with the place I was staying at in Mandawi, Jay. I think you said
Yeah.
you stayed. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I know the one. Just up the road from the San Miguel Brewery.
Yeah. Well, I was in that alley right there. You know, they have this, food stands or whatever. Well, I think they charged me. What was it for a red horse? What did they charge me for a red horse? 100 peso or 120 peso?
What size bottle?
It was the big one. But yet, I remember I went down to another one in that alley, and they charged me. What did they charge me? 80
80?
peso,
80
90
peso.
peso. Yeah,
Yeah.
90 peso.
Yeah, that's a bit rich for a little down a little store down there.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to that club down there. What was that one that's down the street from there? That
Fucking the Korean one that's massive.
yeah. Yeah, that one gets good, man. That one's pretty
Yeah,
big, man. It's
they
huge.
shut they shut that down for a bit. You know when that opened, because that's when I had that bar around the corner there with my friend.
Yeah, Jandy's right around. I didn't go in there. I walked by it one time, but yeah, it looked
Yeah,
it looked empty, man. Even
yeah,
at night.
that whole area is just the wrong area. But what they did was they had one peso beers for 2 weeks at that place, that big place.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically paid for all the alcohol for people to drink for 2 weeks or some shit like that. One peso beers, and it drew a huge crowd. And then it took off. I've been there a few times.
Yeah.
Not a bad spot, man. Bunch of Koreans own it.
Yeah. Bunch of Koreans, but yeah, Mandalay. Yeah, that place is too. There's too much fucking traffic in that area, man. I don't think I'll. I mean, the place. I mean, it's a good price for the area, I guess. But fuck, man, it's too much traffic in that area, dude.
Yeah, I think I had a condo there. And I think it was 13K a month.
Well, I was paying. What was I paying? 15 and some change.
Did it come with internet though?
Yeah. Mine was my thing. Everything was internet. Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one was different. It was more at the front there. I think it was the third block down.
I know they sell those. Apparently, you could buy those. Apparently, they're
1.2.
about 20,000 American.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy them for about 20,000 American.
They're
I
not
mean,
bad, but they're just in the wrong area. They're just in the wrong spot. That's the problem with them.
well, no, you're gonna rent it. I don't think you're gonna have problems getting people in there. I mean, it's kind of not that far. It's kind of outside, it's outside of Cebu, but not too far. I mean,
Yeah.
buying a place like that, I don't think you'd have a problem. You know, um, your vacancy rate. I don't think your vacancy rate wouldn't be too bad there, to be honest.
Yeah, they were pretty much always full. Those ones were anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I know even some people there, but theirs doesn't come with anything. I think one guy said he was paying. I don't know, but I think he said he was paying like 10,500 a month. I don't know though, but that's what he. I mean, that's what he said, but I
Yeah, I've
doubt
seen
it.
some for about 9, but there was nothing in them. Unfurnished shit.
Oh, they're unfurnished. Yeah, they're unfurnished.
And I don't know if you noticed in that area, the phone coverage there was just shit.
What do you mean? Say again.
The phone coverage, the cell phone coverage.
What do you mean, like internet?
No, just the phone on your phone. Like, because I didn't have internet hooked up in mine. They
Uh
wanted
huh.
the lady that owned it. See, I went to get internet hooked up, but the lady that owned it had a bill of the internet people downstairs. They were actually hooking all up, and they wouldn't hook it up until she paid a bill. And I was
Yeah.
constantly asking her, and she just wouldn't. For some reason, she just wouldn't pay it. So I just had data on my phone at the time, but the coverage there was just shit. It was like there was a black spot in that area. It was smart anyway. And
Yeah.
I don't know, she owed a couple of months of her internet or something, and they would not, even though it was a different person, they knew who owned it, the lady I was renting off, and they just wouldn't hook it up. They said, no, she's going to pay her bill first. I said, but I got nothing to do with it. I'm just renting the premises. I just want to get the internet hooked up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a
Yeah.
fuck around. When are you going back?
I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully this year. More than likely, maybe. We'll see.
Where you going?
I want to go to Davao, man. Cebu is just mm, it's a big old ghetto, man. Basically, I mean, it's kind of
Yeah, it's sort of
too
like
much
a.
pollution. The pollution too is fucking bad there. It's
Yeah, that's what I found with it.
pollution very bad in Cebu. But Davao's cool. It's laid back. Yeah, there's not that much going on like there is in Cebu. But I mean, if you have a female and everything, who cares about that?
Yeah,
I
we
could
can
stay
Yeah,
in
leave.
Cebu. If
Davao
I,
is definitely good for the women, man.
yeah. If you have a lady there, oh yeah, that's a cool place to be at, man. Taxis are a little bit expensive there if you're using a taxi everywhere, but
Tell you what, the women will wear you out there in Davao.
well,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
good times.
The Cebu girls, man, they're more hustlers, man.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like it seems like I don't know the girls in Davao don't really hit you up. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm. Shit, they're lucky to get foreigners there, man. Shit.
Yeah, lucky to
Yeah.
see one. But yeah, it is. It's not like you're going to go there and there's like a mango square, but there is bars, man. Like I've been
No,
to
there's
fucking heaps
places.
of
There's places, but they're kind of spread apart.
them.
Yep,
You
they're
know,
far apart.
what's that place? I was gonna go there before I left, but it was closed. They're only it's like in some
Top of
old where it's like they move it around. I think they close. Sometimes they close it down. It's called what the fuck is it called? Damn, I forget, dude. I forget the fucking name. But
one. There's one on top of the G Mall, right?
No, this one, like they had told me, like it was like in some crummy like downtown area. It was in Davao. And it was like it's like an abandoned warehouse or something, dude. But they said it gets but it's like known. Fuck, what is it called? I forget what it was called. I forget. I really I gotta get the name. But then I went to that place that has like a cluster of bars.
Yeah, I know. It's a street, and they're sort of out. Some of them
Yeah,
outdoors, and beer gardens and stuff.
yeah. I went over there. Then I went to Matina, the outdoor where they play. They have concerts like live bands. It's called Matina something, I think.
Tina Square.
Yeah, Matina Square.
Mm.
That was a pretty cool little spot, Matina Square. I mean, I was only there a week. But,
Did you go to Samoa Island?
No, I didn't go. No.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you're over there next, go over to Samoa Island. There's a place called, I think it's Sunset or Sunrise Beach.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you get off the boat, you get on a truck. They'll charge you fucking probably 100 pesos just to take it. It's only just down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So you get off the wharf there or whatever, and you go fucking left. You go down the road for about not even 10 minutes. Pull into this beach, and there's you can rent like rooms there and stuff too as well. And they got all these bungalows and shit on the beach there. You go there on a Friday, Saturday night. They have huge parties there with DJs and stuff. It's fucking great, man. I went there twice actually for them. And everyone from Davao goes over there, goes to these parties.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're good, man. DJ, fucking bubble machine. This on the beach.
Yeah, I think that I wouldn't mind going to Davao for a month, staying out there like a month or so.
Miss Hammer just says all Mindanao girls when talked to come off as scammers. I really didn't have that problem with, man. I had one or two try and pull a shit, but overall it was a very, very small percentage. They seem sort of more excited that they're actually going on a date with you, you know what I mean? They're sort of like, wow,
Yeah.
When you say scam, do you mean like doing some shifty shit, or just straight up asking for money?
Well, scam is when I say scam, doesn't mean like I take it as you got scammed, like they got money out of you. That's a scam. You can't call it a scam if you stopped it from happening, right?
Yeah, but I mean like steal. Like, do you mean scam like stealing or feeding you some bullshit, or just like straight up saying, "Hey, can I have?"
No, we're talking about
feeding you like a story, like feeding you a story to get money out of you.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but some of them are just plain, just there, man. Some of these guys are just, I'll be honest, some of these guys are just retarded. They just, some of these guys are simps.
He says, I'm surprised, Jay, because like I said, some of the worst scammers in Cebu were originally from Mindanao just 2 years earlier or less. And the ones I talked online in Mindanao all seem shady. Yeah, maybe I didn't have that problem. Like, how in Cebu you get a lot of girls that if you go, come here or whatever, they want you to pay for their fucking taxi, they just don't put an effort in to get to where you are or anything like that. These girls are fucking making their own way, even if they're all the way across fucking town to get to you, you know what I mean? They'll catch jeepneys.
In Davao? In Davao?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing I noticed.
Well, they put an effort in, and I like that. If they're going to put an effort to do that.
They put an effort in, I mean, people, you got to understand, they put an effort in because it's not overrun with foreigners. In Cebu, they don't got to put out an effort because there's some simp down the street that's going to give them money.
Yeah.
They don't care. They know that there's plenty other down the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
shit,
Davao,
Sounds like I got fucking played then.
in Davao, there's not that much to go around.
nah.
No.
Yeah, well, you notice that you guys have walked around Davao. Fucking how often do you see a foreigner? It's fucking man. I remember one stage I was lucky to see one a week, or if not one every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I saw 2 in like 3 weeks.
I seen this
Hey, there's
black guy
oh,
from
go ahead.
America, man. He come up to me in the gym while I was outside waiting for a taxi. And when he seen me, he come up, he's just shaking my hand. He goes, "Oh man, good to see another foreigner out here." You know what I mean? Like he was really excited. I'm like, "Yeah, man." He goes, "Oh, you on holiday?" I said, "No, I live here." He was
There's
rapt
a
to see him. He couldn't believe it.
there was a kick-ass. You know what I did notice though, man? Some of the restaurants there in Davao, I just thought there was better food in Davao than I got in Cebu. I went to this kick-ass steakhouse restaurant. It was a French steakhouse, and it's in Davao. I forget what it's called, but it's fucking good, man. They get good Australian beef, USDA grade beef. Um, kind of spendy, but it
Every
was a
restaurant that I've ever been to in the Philippines has always had the option of a decent steak, but
say.
it's just like one way of cooking it, and it's always
Mm,
available because things have changed a lot in the Philippines, Joey. You just need to flip the menu over.
nah, some places have steak and their steak's just not. I went to that what's that place called over there? And trying to think about it. I know I did some video of it, but I don't think I posted it. But they had some steaks. They were supposed to be kind of known for having decent steak and a decent price, and theirs was not good at all. It was over there at Ayala Mall. It's called what the fuck is it called? I forget. But
Yeah, I went to Ayala Mall once, and that was it for me. I didn't like the place.
you know what? I like out of all the malls, it's Ayala. I'd rather go to Ayala, man. The other malls, I mean, that SMC side, just way too far, too big. It's just nobody goes there, man. That Seaside.
Yeah, I think 'cause it's just too big, man. It seems like there's no one there.
Yeah, it's just too far out of the way, too, man.
Huge. That's the biggest
Way,
shopping center in the Philippines, man.
yeah, it's huge, but nobody goes, man. It's too far. It's a bit of a ways out of the city, you know. Yeah, I'd rather go to Ayala, man.
See, this is what Hamid was talking about, the dating sites. See, the dating sites can be scandalous ones. Not all of them are, but most of them are on there because that's the avenue to hook up with foreigners. But if you actually just meet girls out and about, it's different. I
Yeah,
think.
the online dating site shit, man, you don't need that, man. Yeah, there's no need for that. I mean, I guess it's cool if you're bored or something, but you just go out and walk around, meet
Yeah,
somebody.
I've jumped on there and had a go. I pulled a few off that, but yeah, you can just walk around, just meet girls. Go to the
Mm-hmm.
mall, see them out and about. Especially in Davao, they're pretty friendly to talk to you.
Yeah.
Are you there, John?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
What
How
app?
you doing, baby?
Hey, John. What app did you say you were using for dating?
What are you trying to
Dating
call me
agent.
up for, baby?
No, it's the topic.
Oh, nah, just dating Asia, man. I'm sure
Yeah, I've
everyone's
used
done
that.
that.
Yeah, I've used it, mate. Don't worry, we've all had a go at that.
Yeah, dating Asia. Yeah.
I've only dipped my toe in the water twice, so I have a bit more of a crack the third time around.
I met some girls on dating Asia. Those were like you meet a lot of girls that work in the IT park area. They're where they work
Yeah,
for those.
that's where I stayed.
Yeah. That's where
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I stayed for the first like month and a half. That's where I was at the Ayala, the Avita The Vita
Yeah, that's where I
Real.
just stayed.
It's
Vita.
way too expensive, man. That's why I wanted to get it. That place, I'll never stay there again, dude. Horrible
I
internet.
think I paid like the internet shit, like
Yeah,
5
I paid.
megabit
I was paying
down.
35,000 a month.
I paid 800 Aussie for a month,
Yeah,
like
it's about
28
right.
days, some shit like
That's
that.
about
But I don't
it's
know
about it's about
exactly how much.
700. It's about 700 American. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's in a nice area, and you have a bunch of amenities there, but it's. Nah, I wouldn't stay there again. It's a waste of money.
Well, I don't think I would go back to Cebu again anyway, to be honest.
I'll go back to Cebu, but I wouldn't stay there.
What's that, 800? Yeah, 29,000 peso.
I want to stay by the beach. Next time I would go out, I want to stay by the beach somewhere, man. Like
What about you, Bobo? What
live
do
on the
you
beach.
use?
I'm
You know,
married.
Airbnb's got some pretty killer spots on the beach on Samal Island.
I was trying to look for on
Oh,
some.
they got some killer spots. You go
Yeah, but
swimming at night,
Samoa
do
Island.
whatever you want.
Yeah, but Samoa Island's just good for a visit, though.
Yeah, see, that's the
No,
thing. It's good for a visit. I don't want to. That's way too out there. I
But
would
go to
do
that
that
beach
some.
party and stuff, stay for the night or 2 nights and stuff, and then head back to Davao. I wouldn't stay there permanently because it's fucking expensive, man. Like,
well, no, I didn't say permanently. Go there for a week or something.
them truck drivers, man, they're unbelievable. They want to take you down like 5 minutes down the road for 150 peso, and everyone else is
No,
20
fuck
peso.
that. Go rent a bike.
Yeah, I know, but I don't ride bikes, so
I mean,
I'd only get
Bohol would be
taxi.
cool. You get a beach rental in Bohol.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Bohol.
Yeah, Bohol's alright. I like Bohol. So.
You must really love it then, Bobo. If being married stops you.
I'm reading the John Doe comment. It's not the real John Doe, but
No, it's not John Doe. Yeah.
some will seem pretty safe.
I know in Davao though, it's pretty cheap. It's cheaper to live in Davao than it is in Cebu.
Yeah,
I
for
just liked
sure.
it
It's getting
better
more
because that was
crowded though.
the first place I went.
It's
So
like the U.S. It reminds me of the U.S. Like the way the streets are, it's very clean, long, wide highways. It's kind of like driving in America.
It's definitely cleaner.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. That's the first thing I noticed when I went on my first bike ride in Davao. I couldn't believe how clean it was compared to Manila.
Yeah, I know Cebu is pretty dirty, man. That's where BK got his sewer leg.
what the fuck is sewer leg?
Remember, because what happened was they got sewage and shit. Cebu's pretty filthy. They got shit in the street, and I guess he had you wear sandals all the time, right? And you have fucking open sores or cuts, or even shit will get under your nails, on your feet, and you get fucking infected.
Yeah, I wore bloody shoes and
Mm-hmm.
long socks anytime I went outside. So
Well, it
long
depends.
socks.
Well, it
you
depends.
know,
I
longer
didn't do that.
socks.
I couldn't wear socks or sand. I didn't do that. It just depends on where I'm going. Like if I was in IT Park, no, I don't need socks. I don't need socks. I can just wear sandals.
I wore socks
Um,
everywhere. Then.
Are you going to wear those long socks when you're in the boxing ring with JW?
Hey, oh come on! I was a bit drunk. That guy apparently is like 6'4", like 300 pounds. So
He's
Yeah.
taking the
So
piss,
a bit
Go.
off, a bit off.
I
yes,
know that, Jay.
More
I'm
than I could
having a
chew.
joke.
yeah. So his leg got really swolled up. Like it looked like a. I mean, it looked horrible, man. It was all black and blue and swollen, and
Did you see it?
yeah, he posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked
Did it
pretty
heal?
gross.
Did it heal?
I guess, but then they had to give him. I guess I don't know. Maybe he didn't get his tetanus shot and shit like that. I don't know, but Obviously, he didn't get he was you get tetanus shots and shit, man. But maybe he didn't get his, and
I didn't bother with tetanus.
oh, you better if you're going. I would.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it probably 20 years ago, but I know I think tetanus is only good for maybe a decade.
Yeah,
I
every
had
10 years. It's like every 10
Hep
years you have to
A,
get it.
Hep B, all those shots and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had no problem like that, but yeah, some people do, man.
John Doe. The guy whose days will be over very soon is Larry.
What?
Yeah, you might be right there. Watch some of his videos. I don't really care what he does, but it seems a bit much to put it all on YouTube.
Look, you think that's really for real? If you guys think that's for real, I think it's him paying girls. Come on. You think he's that dumb to be putting stupid stuff? I think he's paying those
I
girls.
know.
Those girls, I guarantee you, he probably giving them some money to act stupid like that. Wouldn't be the first person to do that.
Oh, maybe, but
It wouldn't.
I still wouldn't be putting it on YouTube like that.
I remember one time, dude. I was when I was over there in Mandawi, and I was with some broad. I had fucking that she had spent the night and fucking I was hungover and shit. We're watching some hilarious shit, and she was watching. She goes, "Oh, that girl's faking it." You know what I mean?
Well, Twitchy paid those bar girls to be on his stream.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Look at all those girls. They're ugly. Hey, I like that chubby one that he had on the other day.
There's a lot of those Filipinos. When you meet them like that, when you just meet them first on the street, like they're not gonna act stupid like they do on his videos.
No, I haven't experienced that. He had those
More
toothless
shy.
fucking meth heads too.
Yeah, they're mostly shy. They're not gonna act like that. So that's why I assume
High power.
Larry Patrol.
Truck patrol. Hi guys, how you going? Yes, I'm full Filipina from Cebu. Get in, Sherry, get in. Okay, I go with you.
Well, it's funny because like everybody, even my friends out here in California, they're Filipino, but they grew up in Manila. They still consider Cebu a province, man. They don't even consider it a city.
It'd be nice to see what some of these places look like, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah. Would have been different in the 80s. They didn't have fucking mobile phones and internet.
John, why are you abandoning your kids to go to the Philippines?
Oh, that's a bit below the belt, isn't it? I didn't abandon them. I had no plans to even go there until well after I'd left back.
That was great having your RJ on. That was great.
RJ.
He talks too much though.
Oh, you had the RJ on?
Yeah, I hope he comes back.
Oh, the blind fury. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
I was telling him to go to the Philippines, and everyone took issue. Me telling the blind guy to go down there. So
He'd probably get robbed though.
yeah, but if he had a carer or two, like I was saying last night, that guy in the wheelchair, he has a better quality of life there because he can afford around-the-clock care in the Philippines.
Look what happened to Ren, and he can see.
What happened to Ren?
Yeah, Ren, man, that guy. Yeah, poor Ren.
Yeah,
hey,
he didn't have anyone around him.
Dude, I think that whole bullshit's probably fucking made up or something, man. Because Chica just had a live stream today, man, and she was just like everything was fine and dandy, and she was the princess, and
I've seen a little bit of it.
Yeah.
2 minutes. It was just like the normal sort of.
How's a girl like that get so many subs?
Oh, it's just girls, man. They chuck up a YouTube channel and all the blokes want to.
Flirting.
Yeah.
You know how it is, man.
Well, I'm pretty new to all this. So I see some foreigners
these
with like a couple thousand that
these poor old fucks that just give her money, man.
He's got like 11,000 subs or something.
Hmm.
that's probably not a bad idea. Is to go over there and set up like a gaming house with Filipinos and put them on Twitch
And with
and
the
get them.
littlest, I mean, yeah, she got a lot of subs for probably doing the most littlest effort. I mean, she just sits in your and little camera phone, and
Who are you talking about?
that's why I never understood why they needed all the equipment, all the camera equipment. I mean,
Who are you
All you need
talking
is a mobile phone. That's all you need.
that's all you
about?
need. Oh, we're talking
You're talking
about the
about.
French
Hang
guy.
on. You're talking. Oh, okay. Yeah, check.
Yeah, yeah, they have all that camera equipment. I mean, for the videos they put out, I can easily do that all from all those videos I did. They're all from my phone. I mean, that's all you need. A good phone. That's all you need. A good iPhone, and
Just a $200 Samsung can do it.
yeah, man, you're ready to go, man.
You
So I
don't
don't
need
know all that equipment they
When I
had.
first went, man, I had fucking all this shit when I went there first time, and I was just like, fuck, I'm not even using all this shit. You know, all you
Yeah,
need is your fucking phone. You can pull it out any time, start filming, bang,
I didn't
upload
even
it right there. Then
I didn't even need my laptop. I just used my iPad. I brought my laptop, but I was like, fuck, man, what do I need my laptop? I didn't even use it. I just
Don
needed
C says, if MJ dressed and acted like Chixie, you'd have 10k subs also. Some shorts and tight t-shirt that says Daddy's Girl.
Uh,
You know Don C?
yeah, Don C's cool, man. I hung out with him before, man. I hung out with him in Cebu.
Let's bring him on.
Mm-hmm. But
everyone goes quiet.
Did you buy the dip, Jay?
oh
Yeah,
man,
I did, but she's still dropping, man.
yeah,
Stop in. It's starting to pull up. I'm hoping it fucking goes up because I've got a fucking expensive trade in at the moment.
yeah. I'm glad I'm out. I'm out of the market for a little bit, man. Fucking. Mm-mm. Oh well, I'm not. I mean, I still got a Bitcoin holding, but besides that, yeah, I pulled out like a few days ago.
I thought you'd be buying on the
Nah,
downtrend.
I'm looking at. Let's see if it gets down to 8,500, then I might buy.
Yeah, but even if it goes that low, it's not going to stay low if the halving's so close.
You could see a dip to 5,000, man.
Nah, no way.
We could.
You
No, I
could,
don't
man.
think so.
Fucking does some strange shit, man. I'm telling you. Fucking just drop in an instant. It's bang, 3,000 wiped off. What the fuck?
MJ,
Yeah.
what's the most you've ever put into Bitcoin at one time?
Look at you fishing for info, Bobo. Who's got what?
Who's got?
MJ's can look after himself, John.
How much did you put in, Bobo?
Yeah, Bobo.
About 100 billion US, give or take. How much you put in, MJ?
Well, it depends on like what I separate my long-term holdings from the money I trade with.
Mm-hmm.
That money's separated.
What's the most you would ever put on a single trade?
On a single trade, it depends. I mean, I usually try to put. I mean, like when I first started, maybe like 5% of whatever my total holdings were, whatever I was trading, my total liquid cash that I'm trading with.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends. It depends on where I'm seeing how I'm seeing where the market, the trend is, and everything. And I'll try to observe if it's if I have better percentages, making a little bit of money on that trade, or it just depends. It depends on the opportunity or not.
Have you ever put 10k down on a single coin or not?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on a single, not on a single coin.
No, you
But I
spread
mean,
it.
I'm spread
trading
it.
with 10 grand now. So I usually do 20. So every time it
100
goes up 100, every time it goes up 100, you get $2 for every 20,000.
Yeah.
So it goes
should have
up
got
400
gone
bucks,
100x
800.
100x leverage.
Fuck that. That's just suicide. That is.
Yeah. Hey, there's a guy in my group today, man. He he got 100 times leverage. He trades on Durbit. He 33% that he gained profits and 100 times leverage. He made some fucking good money, man.
Yeah, but the margins on that is fucking like 30 fucking $8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it goes down $38, you're fucked. You're liquidated.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
John
done.
Doe says there's no money in that shit. Only guys making any money are guys who have a lot of money.
That is kind of
Nice.
the way the
Money
market.
makes money. You gotta have money to fucking trade.
Exactly.
And
You gotta have money to trade.
there's a lot of money in it. People that say that usually miss the boat.
Like I day trade. That's what I day trade. That's what I have that I'm trading with right now. I actually did have a little bit more, but right now that's what I'm trading with 10,000. You don't need much, especially in the crypto market because of the volatility. It's not like the stock market. You don't even. I mean, most people don't even trade with that. I mean, in the
MJ, how
in the in the
many
crypto.
different cryptos are out now? Do you know?
I don't know. There's thousands, but you got to figure this is how small the market is. If me and Jay are trading with $10,000, that puts us like in the 1% of cryptocurrency. Because most people that are buying crypto, they don't have that type of money to be trading with. Like if you have a Bitcoin, if you have one whole Bitcoin, that puts you in like the 1% of the people that are actually in cryptocurrency right now trading.
You reckon?
It says
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most people that are trading, they don't have a coin.
it says
I
here
suppose.
that it says there's 1,600.
Yeah, there's that, and that's why some of the market's the way it is right now, man. There's just so much.
Well, most of them coins are junk. They're just rubbish.
They're bullshit. Yeah, there's scams or most of them are shit. You know what I mean?
I suppose best case scenario, 21 million people have one each. Like I don't fuck around with the altcoins, just Bitcoin itself, buy and hold. But I'm
Yeah.
not really interested
You
in the
make some good gains
altcoins.
off some altcoins if you're at the
Yeah, but
right
it
time.
seems so fucking risky, man. Like the top 10 changes every year. There's a different top 10, except Bitcoin itself. So
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but I mean that's where if you're in the market at the right time, when the altcoins, when they just pop off, then yeah, you're gonna make some good
oh, for
money.
sure, you can make a lot of money. Just for me personally, I
So
don't
I
think
mean,
it's worth
if
the risk.
Bitcoin jumps 10 times profit, 10 times, altcoins will jump like 50 times.
Jackoff says you might as well go to the Filipino casino if you're into Bitcoin.
I mean, you could think, but there's actually math and there's stuff behind. Like, I mean, what I do at least, I day trade it. Reading charts and trends and
Support lines being open.
yeah, doing all that. But
You reckon all that technical analysis is legit, or it's more like
some of it is if
tea
like
leaves?
if you're a momentum trader, like I like to trade when things like I look for certain things. Like some people are Fibonacci traders, so they like to trade when they say if it bounces off like the 0.618 Fibonacci or whatever. Some guys like to buy like when shit goes like in a upper like an upper wedge, or it just depends, just depends on what your strategy is, man.
See, if you're long term, it doesn't matter where you buy. If you're holding for
No.
long term, if you're trading,
Well,
you
that's
want to
what
try
I've
and
been
get the
doing.
best, lowest
Yeah.
possible
Just
price.
buy and hold, buy and hold.
Well, yeah. Like I have my
Hemi says technical analysis only works for stock market, not Bitcoin.
mm,
Bullshit.
Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, not all technical analysis comes out correct, because you play percentages and some only are correct maybe like 68% of the time or whatever. But no, it works. I mean, believe me, if it didn't work, I wouldn't try to waste my time trying to learn it.
Why are you likely to meet a call center girl in a casino, Jackoff? I don't understand.
What if you're a Filipino casino at the right time, you can meet a call center girl?
I had a call center girl. I had a few of them. Those are
Were they from? Did you meet them in casinos?
No, I met one on Date in Asia, and I met one. Those are most of the ones on Date in Asia. They're call center girls.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not all of them, but some of them.
Then I met one at Mayala Mall.
Yeah, that's where I met a young girl the other week.
Is that true? Call center girls are worse than bar girls?
They're worse than bar girls.
I don't have experience with bar girls, so
I don't know. I
can't
don't date bar girls. Yeah, I wouldn't know, dude. I'm not into that. I don't know. There's probably some other guys out there.
Date a bar girl anyway. That's just.
Hey, some guys do, Jay. Some of these guys, yeah, they.
Yeah, let's just go to the local prostitute agency in your town and go, hey, pay to fuck the girl and say, hey, let's go on a date.
What if she was
What if she was parents?
Who was that guy that told that story a few years ago that he was in the Philippines and he asked to go to a bar, a normal bar, and they took him to, of course, a bar.
Didn't Jay say that? That was you, Jay, wasn't it?
And then they actually did take him to a real bar, but they scammed him out of money, then made him go to an ATM to keep drawing out money, because apparently he lost a card.
That was Well, didn't Property Cod say something along the lines of that?
Yeah, maybe it was Pete.
Yeah, Pete said he got taken to an ATM by police, and him and his mates, and his mates. Yeah, his mates left the Philippines and never come back, but he kept coming back. They took him to the ATM and made him withdraw.
I think he had more than one story, but one of them was he wanted to go to a normal bar, but they took him to a strip bar. Then they finally took him to like a little house bar where they played a game of cards with him, and they told him he kept losing and he has to bet a certain amount, even though he didn't have the money. And then afterwards they said he owed them like a couple 100,000 pesos, and he said he didn't have the money. So they said there was a big burly guy waiting outside, and when he went out there, that guy escorted him back to the place where he was going to stay and stayed with him until he drew the money out the ATM.
I remember that story.
You sure it wasn't you, Bobo? I mean, you retell it pretty accurately.
Thank you. I have a good memory.
I think you did.
I've never been involved with scams like that. That's a bit fucking far out for me to fucking. If someone said that to me, I'd be like, "What? No, what do you mean?"
So who was that, Graham? Do you remember?
Actually, I don't remember, but it's somebody that hasn't been around for a while. Somebody that hasn't been around for a while. I think that was off an old video or an old stream or something. Maybe three years ago or more.
I think so.
Mm.
Yeah, because
I definitely recall the story.
Property Club. He told a similar story about 6 months ago, on the JLB stream.
I think Pete's story was he went out drinking at a bar with some mates, and they got in the taxi with these girls. But
that's it.
Then there was a roadblock, and they said that the girls were underage, and the police picked up Peter, and they took him back to the station, and they rifle butted him. And he did leave the Philippines, but he came back a couple of years later. He was a bit shook up about it.
Yeah, he said his mates never come back again after that.
Peter? What Peter? Peter Vandiver?
No, Peter from Property Club. He's an Aussie.
They'd take him to the ATM. They wouldn't get anything out.
Peter Vandiver? Holy shit!
No,
He's an Aussie guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't hear that.
Is that how the story went, Graham? Something like that.
What happened to Kiwi Mike, man?
Well, Chewy, I think you know
Talking
the
about Aussies.
Shut up, Chewy.
Yeah, he scrammed, huh, man? He got. I guess I don't know what happened with him, but
That's one I like to search. Never heard of him.
No, Chewy's just, you know, scratching for.
Kiwi Mike.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Wilkie was telling me that they fucking got this guy and they set him up with a girl, and obviously she was underage, and he went back to the hotel room and there was fucking knock on the door, and police officers were there, and they basically stayed in his hotel the whole time and fucking just drank piss and took his card down to the ATM and just kept drawing money out until it was all gone. Went on for weeks or something.
But not Matt Wilkie, his friend, right?
No, Matt Wilkie heard. I heard the story from some. I don't know. But yeah, not
Hey, does he still have that? Does he still have those apartments, the ones that you guys lived in Manganelia?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stay there, man. Shit.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Yeah, maybe I'll run amok in Manganelia for a month. I never went to. I just drove by it one time. I remember Manganelia for a few times.
Oh, there's nothing much out there, you know.
No, there's nothing much there. I was about to say.
It's just that I didn't want to live right in the fucking city, mate. You know what I mean? I've done it already, and I was just like, nah. But you know, I did go in a lot into the city. So
would you live in the province?
If it had good internet connection.
Yeah, I think I would too. If they had good internet connection.
Actually, wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind living somewhere more quieter when I get back. Oh, look, first I want to get it out of my system, you know. If I can get around, have a good time, go to a few islands and work out where I want to stay, which is most probably be Davao, but I do want to see some other places, and then we'll get somewhere quiet. Where I was staying, man, it was a good estate. It was quiet, you didn't hear anything. You know, 13, 14K, you can get a one-bedroom apartment. The new ones that are built, the lady owned 3 buildings. Just central to everything. I think it was good there. They could hook the internet up for you in their name, so you know there's no trying to get some girl or someone to hook up the internet for you. The owner will do it for you, and you just pay them the bill.
That's what I do. Yeah.
You know, and if they're worried, I'll just say, look, I'll pay the whole 2-year contract up front if you want it. Here's 6 months rent.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, because I actually stayed at that one Oasis, the one that Fies was talking about, and I paid. I think I paid about $500 a month. If it would have been for like the month, it would have been like probably like $500, I think. Nice, you know, it's by the SM Mall, right behind that SM Mall. You know, nice pool and everything, but that's way too expensive for Davao. You could get something nice in Davao for like $200 US, like 10,000 peso.
Yeah, 300 to 250.
Yeah, you can get something
nice
good.
Places, but that's on a lease terms, you know, month by month.
Yeah,
you're actually locked in. It's month by month. You know, you got to pay your own electricity and all that sort of shit. But you know, your own internet bill. But it works out better if you. Like, don't get me wrong. If you're short term and you're staying for a month here, month there, and you're heading back home, that's all good. You know what I mean? That's convenient. But if you're staying there for a long time, then you got to look at something. More like that. If you're just going to burn through fucking. And you know, you only sleep there at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and some people go there and they get these $35,000 fucking peso fucking condos, and they're living there for a year. I'm thinking, man,
fuck
like
that.
You really can get exactly like this, but actually just,
for half the price. That place, like when I went down to Mandawi, I was like, fuck, that was half the price, and they actually had good internet at the place in Mandawi. And that new place that was an IT park, that Avita, dude, I had no internet at all. None at all, dude. It was fucked up.
Well, I thought it'd be an IT park that they would have like really good fucking internet.
Yeah, and they didn't.
That's what I booked there, man. It was like 5 megabit down, 1 up.
Yeah, all the call centers are hogging it all, man. All the optic. The place is full of call centers.
Yeah, the only time I would be able to get on is like at 3 or 4 in the morning, and like for an hour or so, or a couple hours, and that was it. Like once the morning came around, yeah, you weren't getting on.
Oh, it worked for me. It was just like I took some video in 4K and I was going to upload it while I was there. And it's like, it's not even worth it. So,
yeah, I would never stay in IT Park. There was another place I stayed at. It was called what was it called? Something residences. It was an IT. It was in La Hogue, not an IT park, but it was in La Hogue. But and that was a good spot too, man. Nice, clean, condo, pools, gym, and that was probably like I would say $100. About $150. About $100 less than the place in IT Park. But Mavisa Garden Residences. That's what it was called.
yeah, but the gyms aren't really like proper fucking gyms, are they? Just like a bit of cardio equipment and they.
I don't like. Yeah, if there's a good gym actually over there in near IT Park. It's in Bonnie Lad. Some French family owns it. I mean, nice equipment, nice like a gold gym here in the States.
Yeah, I went to the one at the casino a couple of times, but even that was fucking shit. Chunks out of the plates and crap like that, and all these Korean dudes there got a personal trainer each. They do these weird lifts.
I got tired of fucking the Koreans, man, and fucking IT Park, man.
There was a lot staying there.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the fucking fire escape because I won't wait for the lift, so the fire alarm would go off. Just shit like that.
Yeah.
Still, when you haven't been there and spent a lot of time there, you know what I mean? Like, you're a bit or at least I was a bit what's the word?
Yeah.
Not hesitant, but
you gotta be there at least a month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't even go to the Philippines. If I can't go for more than a month, I won't even go.
It's a long trip for fucking.
Just for a week or two. Fuck that.
I consider it a long trip from Australia, and fucking you guys are gonna travel like 20-something fucking hours. I'm thinking, fuck that.
24 fucking hours, man.
If I can get there a couple of days, and you got to jump on the plane and go home.
Yeah, no. Imagine some guys go down a 10-day trip. Holy fuck.
From America.
Yeah, from America.
You see what? Imagine. 1 day to travel, 1 day to recover.
Your half their trips fucking fuck. A quarter of their trip is on their airplane.
Yeah, some people are happy doing that though.
Yeah. It took 2 weeks for me to find my bearings when I first went, to sort of adjust to what was going on.
Yeah, that's about right. About 2 weeks. Yeah.
The first 2 weeks, I usually get sick, like some sort of flu, because I don't know, it's just not used to the environment. So you get sick, I get that out of my system, and then I'm off, mate. I'm off. I always say when I get off the plane, I say I'm fucking tired. I'm gonna go to bed because I can't sleep. But I don't, man. As soon as I get off, man, just straight for the Red Horse. Just start drinking, going out. I just can't help myself.
Mm.
Then it just continues on for fucking
Sing it, Jay.
years.
Can't
Huh?
help myself.
Can't. Barry's asleep, mate.
So what do you do,
Jack-
Joey? When you do your trips to the Philippines, do you arrive and then hit the sack, or you go partying?
This time when I went there, actually, as soon as I got in, because I had gotten in early in the morning, so I didn't even go to sleep, man. I just,
You
dove
hit the
head first. Yeah.
started dating.
Started looking for,
Straight away.
I started
Straight
looking
on.
for married women. Go.
Where's BK when you need him?
I was hunting married women. Go.
Ugh.
Or brown pony.
Well, as long as it's not my wife.
Yeah, apparently I hunt married women in the Philippines, Jay.
Yeah, well, each to their own. I don't even ask, so I wouldn't know. I don't even ask. I don't even want to know anyway. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
So I suppose, Jay, why bother asking? Because you're going to have to ask 20 times anyway, and you're still not 100% sure if the 20th time will actually be the right answer they give.
yeah, and they're only going to be around here for a couple of hours anyway. So there's no point knowing their fucking life business. You know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joey, tell us a story. Make it a good one.
But it's more intense when you're married, Jay.
Yeah, it gives you a bit of a rush.
I get more of a
Feels
hard
like
on,
you're
dude.
doing something illegal.
I like it like that, dude.
Living on the edge, mate. Living on the edge.
Yeah, I love the rush, dude. Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend at the moment, Joey, like a Filipino or not?
No. Nope.
Can I ask why?
Don't want one, man.
Because
How long you been married though?
Huh?
How long you been married?
Yeah,
how long? A year, 5 years?
if I decide I want a relationship, then that means I'm gonna want to get married in the next few years. And I'm not ready to get married.
Married.
I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married till probably maybe I'm in my 40s, maybe.
John, you were married before. Would you ever get married again?
Oh, I wasn't married, but we were effectively married.
But see, the thing,
we lived together, had property together, kids together for like 10 years. So.
But you know what? It might be hard for me because I mean, I'm the type of guy I'm gonna get a prenup, because I own shit, and I'm gonna be damn. I'm not gonna marry somebody and then have my shit taken away. So, and probably a lot of Filipinos aren't down for that.
What you say? You'd bring one back to America?
No, but I'm saying getting a prenup before you get married.
Yeah, you wouldn't need that in the Philippines.
They can't take anything off you in the Philippines.
Yeah, I leave your assets back home.
I could never. I don't see myself ever living in the Philippines full time. So I wouldn't.
But the only reason you need a prenup in that case then would be if you bring her back to the States.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do that. Prenup or no prenup.
So many horror stories.
Why you wouldn't live in the Philippines full time, MJ?
Say that, Go.
Why you wouldn't live in the Philippines full time? Why?
Because I know how the Philippines is. I mean, I just living there year in, year out. I mean, look at what happened to Ren, man. Look at what happened to some of these guys going over. Look at what they look like now, man.
Well, what do you mean?
You could always have a wife there.
Look at the way
Ren. Go. Tell her you got business overseas.
You two finished talking over each other? Jesus.
Go.
No, look at the way Ren looked, man, when he came to the Philippines, when he first was on YouTube. Look at the way he looks now, man.
He lost
I would
weight, you reckon?
say it's taking a toll, man. It takes a toll.
Be more specific. You mean he looks like a crackhead?
Fucking go.
He's lost a
I
bit of
reckon
weight. I can see that. He's lost a bit of weight.
you could have the missus there and live there, and when you've had enough, you just tell her you're going overseas for business. And when you want to go back, you
Yeah,
just
you
go
could
back.
do that too, but
Yeah, you can't trust him while you're gone.
yeah, you can't.
Best not being single and just whatever, come in, do what you want. I like being single.
You might as well stay. If you're gonna do that, you might as well stay single.
Depends
you're
if
just
you
gonna.
want kids or not, I guess.
Yeah. But
So are you saying the Philippines makes you look ugly?
it's it's a hard life in the Philippines, man. Living there year in year out, it's not that easy of a life, man. Filipinos don't have that easy. It's just the climate and everything. I couldn't live there year in year out. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I just wouldn't want to.
Do you see yourself with a Filipina in 10 years' time or an American?
I mean, I'll hook up with Americans and shit, but nah, I wouldn't marry American female.
So at one stage, you will
Maybe,
bring one back.
but say again.
Well, that means at one stage you'll bring one back to the US.
Maybe, maybe not. I'm not Nostradamus, Gogo.
So when you get married to a Filipina, because you said you won't marry an American,
Mm-hmm.
you would just leave her there and still live in the US?
No, I would not. She would be coming with. If I, like I said, that's why I just said. I mean, if you're gonna be in the Philippines for a certain amount of time and just leave, you might as well stay single if you're gonna do that. You know. So
you'll be doing a visa. She'll be going with you.
yeah, and then we'll live happily ever after, Gogo.
How long? How long would you have to be with her before you're prepared to bring her back to the United States?
Maybe 10 years or something.
Thought you were going to say 5.
Nah, I don't know,
You'd have a relationship with her for 10 years and then bring her.
Nah, by
Is that
then
what you said?
by then she's gonna be an old wash woman, man. I go get a 20-year-old down the street. Why would I do that?
I must have misheard what you said.
Nah, I'm just
What's a
fucking.
washed woman? Is that a woman that takes lots of baths?
Nah. Takes lots of. Nah, I mean, I would say to actually know a woman before marriage, you have to at least know them at least a year.
6 weeks.
Yeah. 6 weeks. Oh man, I saw some there was some guy on YouTube. He was an older guy and he married some chick in Davao. Man, he only knew her for like, what was it, 27 days or something, and he got married to her.
Fuck, that's just stupidity.
Oh yeah, it's a disaster waiting to happen, man. He's a YouTuber. What was it? Something Beyond the Sea. What the fuck was it called?
Life Beyond the Sea?
Rico.
No, not Rike's. This was Love Beyond the Sea, not Life Beyond. It sounds like Rike's, but I think it's Love Beyond the
You
Sea.
heard it here first. Rico's married.
Yeah, this guy, man, he married this chick after like 27 days. And he's like in his late 50s and like she's in her 20s.
What happened with it all?
I don't know. I think he's still, I don't know if it's I don't know. I think they're still on YouTube. I don't watch them no more, bro.
Hey, don't get me wrong. If you're in their country, it'll blossom. It'll be fantastic. They'll be in love forever. As long as you stay there, everything will be fine.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're not gonna have a problem if you're a younger guy. like probably around our age or so. If you bring a Filipina to your country now, that shouldn't be a problem. But if you're in your 50s or if you're in your 60s or something and you're marrying like a girl in her
It all
early
depends, though,
20s,
man. I've seen them leave younger guys for older guys here, man.
How old are you, MJ?
I'm 35.
Okay.
John
You've
loves
seen?
asking people their ages, MJ. It's his
I'm
thing.
just curious because one of the girls I met, like she reckoned, not that I was too young, but most of the guys she would meet were like in their 50s and shit like that.
Yeah, I've gotten that. I've been turned down. Yeah, there's certain girls that will not like. They just like they're used to dating older guys.
They're looking for a sugar daddy.
Yeah, yeah, especially in IT part. Oh man,
Well,
there's a bunch.
that's where it happened to me.
Yeah, man,
She's
a lot of
asking me why am I here, and I'm like, oh, just tourism.
A lot of them ask if you're looking
Maybe
for a
find a
wife to
girlfriend.
take back to your own country. And they ask you that, it's like, no. All of a sudden, they're not interested. It's like, fuck me.
Yeah, a lot of pension chasers in IT Park. A lot of pension chasers. Huh?
Jackoff seems to think you're going to get a nice Mexican girl.
Nice Mexican girl. The two left wing now. Nah.
I think asking how old someone isn't really. What's the big deal there, Bobo? It's not.
Settle down, John. MJ, have you ever had a story of a girl that you've just kind of dumped or left?
A story?
Yeah, like you organised a date and then you just kind of ditch it.
That hasn't really happened. I mean, in the Philippines, all the girls that I've usually set up dates with, that always came through. Was never
Like,
like
you mean go meet the girl? I've had it where I've gone and met the girl and it's not the girl, and I've gone, nah, and I've just walked off.
Well, okay, I do have a story. I do have a story. Yeah, a girl I met. Actually, I put the video. The girl that took me to her family piggery. I put that on my YouTube. But yeah, I met her. She just wasn't. She looked better online than she did when I met her.
So how did you do it?
No, we still kicked it. We're cool. I still got her as a friend on Facebook and shit. Just she just. I mean, she was kind of maybe a little butthurt about it, but we're still cool. I mean, it's not like we were fucking or anything. It was just we met her that one time,
Well, how did you do it?
What, she have really bad skin or something?
Nah, she just wasn't my type, man. It's not my type.
How did you do it, Jay?
Yeah, but mine was a bit different. I actually went to meet a girl, and she was keen to meet and that. And on the photos, she's a nice looking girl and all the rest of it. And I met her at where was it? Some fucking mall or whatever. Can't remember. It's outside the city there because I was in Minganilia. And I've rocked up there, and it was just a totally different girl. Like, it wasn't the same girl. It was old photos and looked different. It was just a totally different girl. And she looked like a full-on squatter's girl, man. Like, it was weird, And I'm sort of like looking at her, and she's looking at me, and I just said, "Look, you're not the girl in the photo." She goes, "Yeah, I am." And I said, "No, you're not the girl in the photo who I was talking to." And I said, "Oh, look, I'm going." And then I've jumped in a taxi, and I'm heading home, and she's sending me text messages. "I'm going to get my brothers onto you," all this stuff. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Sounds like an Aussie girl.
Why?
I said, "Tell your brothers, they can come see me at any time. You can't put photos up of a person that's not you, and then rock up and think, it's all kosher. And we're going to go. Don't get me wrong. If she was fucking stunning, hot, I'll be like, "God damn," you know what I mean? But this girl looked like she had fucking 4 or 5 fucking kids, fucking worn out, It wasn't the girl in the fucking photo, man. You know? And I'm
Basketball
not
team.
copping that. Just going, oh well, might as well be nice and take her out to lunch. Fuck that shit, man.
You know what I noticed over there, man? See, it seemed like all the good-looking girls, they were from Lapu-Lapu, man. There was a ton of a lot of the girls that some of them that I even actually met, when I went on date in Asia, they all lived in Lapu-Lapu, man.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a few come from Lapu-Lapu out to Minganilia.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I knew some female. She owned a house over there in Newtown.
Yeah, the fly says if you guys are honest and only want to brute, okay, I don't have a problem with that. But if they want a girlfriend or relationship, give the bar a side swipe. Yeah, but we don't go to the bars looking for girlfriends.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who does.
We're gonna get a girlfriend tonight. I'm just gonna head on the Mango Square and go for another day. Get yourself a wife. I'll take that one. Number 4, thanks. Number 4.
Some guys must do it though.
Hey, you can pick them up at church. No, I picked up one when I went to church, and when I went to the Santo Nino church, man. I went there on a Sunday. A lot of hotties there. A ton.
Yeah, I got taken to church once. I didn't really enjoy that.
Yeah.
There's a big church in Davao, man. Fucking massive church.
There is, huh?
Yeah.
Next time
Sounds too much hassle.
picking them up at funerals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Val seems cool, but just everything's just so spread apart. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. It's not everything like, in Cebu, you just have everything right there. Boom.
Well, you know how they try to close pubs and bars real early there, clubs and stuff
Where at?
in Davao.
Well, I remember I went to the place I had went at. I could have sworn the curfew was 1 a.m. wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I've been taken out to these fucking beach places, man. They're a fair way out. But, fuck, they just rock and party all night, man. Alcohol, shitloads of people there. Like, yeah, you have to know someone to take it to because you wouldn't know how to get to them. You know what I mean?
Oh, so yeah,
I've
you
been
need to
talking
know you need to know
because
local.
I've come out of bars and there was this guy that used to work in the pizza shop out there, and he knew about it. And his friend says, "Jay," I said, "This is fucked." I said, "Come on, we've got to go somewhere. You know, it's only early. We're fucking just getting started." They said, "Oh yeah, we know a place, but it's a bit far." I said, "I don't care. Let's go. I'll pay for the taxi. Let's go. Take me to this place." And yeah, they took me out there, man. Massive place. There's just shitloads of people there. They just went until the sun went up, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, how come the Duterte doesn't come out here and shut this shit down? And surely he knows this is here." And they go, "Oh, they
Yeah.
just don't want it right in the city." You know what I mean? He doesn't care about the ones out here.
Mm.
Can't smoke freely in Davao.
You can't?
Nah, no, you can't. You got little smoking areas where you got to go to, little designated smoking areas and stuff. They're usually in the car parks and malls and stuff like that.
Yeah, smoking cigarettes, man, is polluting the Philippines, I guess, man.
You get a 500 peso fine.
Uh,
Vapes
they
as
should
well.
outlaw cigarettes in the Philippines, and that'd be great.
I thought you smoked, Joey.
Fuck no. Yeah, ain't no ashtray mouth, man. I don't smoke cigarettes. Do you smoke cigarettes, Gogo?
Mm.
That's why he's got that voice.
I only smoke the green stuff, man.
Did you smoke that while you were there?
No. Mm-mm. Nope. I got offered though. Dude. When I was there,
Same here. But don't take it. Just go, no, mate. Sorry.
yeah, and oh no, don't worry, it's good. They don't even care. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Hell nah, dude. I got offered. Did anybody ever try selling you a gun in Cebu?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried selling me a gun. These guys I met, actually, when I was staying in Mandawi, they said that, and I met the brother, and he had told me, oh, well, I work at that. He says he worked at some gun manufacturing plant, and I don't know where, in Danao, maybe, I'm not sure. But he goes, oh yeah, you pay us, and we'll get you a gun, brand new gun.
I think it's more of a setup because
Yeah,
this girl
That
tried to sell one to me, like out of nowhere. She just sends me a Facebook message. She says, "Hey, you want to buy this gun?" It was nice, Desert Eagle, I think it was, man, or something like that. It was just really nice. It was silver, chrome and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote back, I had no intention of buying it. I wrote back, I said, who the fuck is that? Who owns that? And she goes, oh, my foreigner friend. I'm thinking, you fucking liar. Foreigners can't own guns in the Philippines,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And, you're likely to go, oh, yeah, but you're sort of going to get set up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Next
it's not
minute, you're going to knock on the door and they search you. Oh, I've got a gun, huh? This has been used in a murder, and then all of a sudden you're getting extorted, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck that. It smelled like a setup just by the way he looked and talking, and yeah, I just like no, dude.
Like, why the fuck? That's the last thing I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Anyone got a gun? I'm looking for a gun. Gun and some pot.
Oh boy. Oh, yeah.
Smoke weed. Take my 9mm into the club.
Well, the guy was drunk. I mean,
Shoot the place up.
The guy was drunk, but oh yeah, and he was there with his brother and just a bunch of they were just drunks, probably talking bullshit, but oh yeah.
Come on,
No, there was this young guy that lived in the neighborhood. He was fucking pot dealer, man. And one of the Filipinos that I know, that I'm good friends with, knows him and that. And we used to talk about it. He goes, oh, Jay, you want to, he goes, I was listening to fucking rap, Tupac and all that, just pumping on my stereo. And he comes to my fence and I could see him out there. I'm thinking, what's he doing? You know what I mean? So I've walked out there and he goes, come here. I go up to him, he's stoned as fuck, this guy, you know what I mean? So what's up? He goes, I can tell you smoke pot, you listen to rap. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then he goes, you want to buy some? I said, nah, man. He goes, no, it's okay. And he shows me it. And he's, it's not the fucking tightest buds, man. It's just bushy, stringy
No, they don't
shit.
know how to grow. They don't know how to grow pot there.
They don't do it with hydro or anything like that. It's just all
It's too
outdoor.
humid. It's too humid there. It's too humid there.
It's not
Way
the
too
best
humid.
quality, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It just looked like the worst pot you could think of in your own country that's grown in the bush or outside. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
You
If you're in Southeast Asia, you want to smoke pot, you got to go to Vietnam or Cambodia. They're all right with it. They don't care about it.
I don't know.
Cambodia, you walk into bars there and they serve you marijuana joints and oh yeah, they're cool.
In Thailand though.
Not in Thailand, but no, if you go to Vietnam, Cambodia, they're like the only countries I believe. But yeah, Thailand of course, and but yeah, Vietnam and Cambodia are cool with it.
I seen one guy outside my apartment. The police rocked up. They were undercover, just in a little Pajero.
Mm-hmm.
And they pulled up, ducked, and was really fast and skidded. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And they grabbed this guy going down the little alley and they pulled him out, beat the fucking shit out of this cunt, right? I'm just sitting there watching it. And Barry was there too, actually. And I'm thinking, and they go, it's all right. They got all these guns and stuff. I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on? The copper goes, no, it's all right. This guy is a drug dealer. And for what they did to this poor cunt, man, like absolutely beated the fuck out of him. And they walk up to me and they show me what they got, and it was a little bit of shabu. It would have been the size of a thumbnail and 3 joints. I'm thinking, fuck. And I said, how long's he going to get? He goes, he's not getting out. I'm sick of fucking dead.
He'll never get out again.
That's what he said. He goes, you like this? And he's got the joints, the copper. I said, yeah, give it here. He just laughs and then walks off, jumps in the back. And Nick was talking to him, my Filipino friend. They said, no, they've been waiting for him to come back for ages. He's actually a big dealer that they've been trying to catch. I said, well, he did that fuck all on him. I said, yeah, but they're going to go back to his place now. That's where it all is.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right. So you'd think these little cracks and crevices, you think, they'll never get caught and all that bullshit, man. It's not true, man. They're well of all little rat holes and stuff like that. They know them places like the back of their hand, man.
Oh, yeah.
To us as foreigners, we're looking, going, oh, you can just run through here. And don't get me wrong, if a Filipino guy, jacked you for your money and ran off down these little fucking crevices, you'd be fucked. You wouldn't know where he went, you know what I mean? But the locals and the police there, they know exactly every little fucking back alley, street, everything, man.
Oh, yeah. They'll know. That's true.
Yeah, that guy got fucking, he's not going to get out at all.
That's fucked up, dude.
I know. Like
Philippines, don't fucking
hey, I don't know if you heard, man, but we were talking about it the other day. Fucking, they're bringing back the death penalty.
We're at the Philippines?
Yeah.
Well, when I was there in the Philippines, did you hear what happened to that girl? They found that girl, I guess, in a field in Lapu-Lapu, I believe.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah,
dude, they carved her face out, and her face is just her skull.
That happened when I was there.
Yeah, I was there too. I was there at the same time.
What was it? What was that over?
I don't know if the guy raped her. The guy they posted his picture.
She was only like 14 or something, wasn't she?
Just laying on the ground, or she just seen a red all over her face. Is that the one?
Yeah. No,
on Facebook, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on Facebook. Yeah.
Young girl though, yeah.
Yeah. She was like 15, I believe, like 15 years old.
Why the fuck would they do that? I don't know. It's freaking senseless.
Whacked out, dude. If you looked at him, they showed his picture. He looked like he did not have his marbles in his head, dude. He was whacked out, man.
How do these guys get away with this shit? Wherever you go, there's always people around you.
Well, yeah, I know. That's kind of crazy in the Philippines. You would think somebody would have seen some shit, huh?
Yeah, because everywhere you go, even early hours of the morning, there's always people around you everywhere, walking around. There's never, like sometimes in the cities and stuff, where I grew up and here, you can go out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and it's just dead. Just no one, you know what I mean? Yeah. Everyone's just asleep in bed. But Philippines, there's just people all over the place. I'm thinking, didn't anyone see this shit?
Well, some people do see stuff, but they know to mind their own business.
I don't know. If I seen some bloke carving a fucking chick's face off, I'd probably have to step in and say something. You'd be, hang on a minute, mate.
Doing it the wrong way. You got to do it this way.
Yeah. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah, the guy was a sicko, man. Fucked up shit.
Yeah. And that's what somebody in the chat, Cebu Boss Man, said that the 3 locals in Dumaguete, did you hear about that? 3 guys got stabbed by this guy just running around stabbing people. Just randomly. It's just the other week. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about that.
There was one a couple of weeks ago when I was there. Filipino guy went into a school and he shot dead teenage boy. But he was having a relationship with the he was his guardian or something. They were in a relationship as well. He went into the school and just shot the kid dead.
Fuck.
They had video of him going into the school. on the.
You
On
see
the
a lot of
news,
shootings, man. They just whack it on Facebook, just the raw fucking there it is in your face, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it so many times, especially in Minganillion. So many fucking shootings. They just ride up, bang, shoot the guy. They're just on the ground on his motorbike, you know. They were just, you know.
Well,
ground
somebody had
pound,
told me that
take later.
Mandawi was actually like pretty known for that. Like, that there's like a lot of shootings in Mandawi apparently.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's over drugs. Anyway.
Did you go to Cologne, John? Did you ever go to Cologne?
no, what's that?
Cologne area of
Like a
Cebu.
market area.
The older area of Cebu.
I don't think so. I don't know half the places by name though. So to be honest, all I really did was eat, drink, and have sex.
Cebu. If you're there for like probably, it gets pretty. I mean, if you're there for a good 3 weeks, you get pretty good map of the place, and it's not hard to get around, man.
Oh, you mean like the Cebu Mikado?
No,
That thing?
I went there too, but no, this is the Cologne district, like Cologne area. It's just the older
I got
part of
no idea,
Cebu.
man.
It's just the older part of Cebu. Like sometimes they'll tell you not to go there. Like there's a lot of
It's
crime.
fucking dirty, though. I've been there before. It's dirty in that area. Everything's dirty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Dark and it's dirty.
A lot of people live there, man. So densely populated in that area.
Everyone stares at you while you're walking around.
Yeah, most of the girls you're going to be dating in Cebu, they're probably from, Cologne. When is Gogo in the Philippines right now? Are you in the Philippines, Brown Pony?
Go. I think he's in Thailand.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said last night.
Thailand.
Or his wife's Thai or something like that. I don't know.
Five.
You ever have issues with? Do you guys just go and rent privately, or like use Airbnb? Like, have you ever had issues with bringing girls back with Airbnb?
I did. The first place I stayed at, the Vita Reala, the one in IT Park. Dude,
Yeah.
because they had security guards and they had to sign in all the time.
What'd they say to you?
Basically, that she had to be the other person permanently on the the lease. They
didn't say nothing to me, but I wouldn't exactly stop and talk to them either. I'd have her come in with me, and I'd start a conversation with her and avoid eye contact with them.
And one of them actually. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Well, I figured because they don't like confrontation, they're not going to interrupt me, and then we just walk straight through and go to the elevator. And they never said nothing. But I've heard online people having issues.
Yeah, I did at the Avita, and then like they would have like that. At first, I was able to I brought a few different girls over, but then it was like a problem. And oh no, she needs to be permanent. She needs to be on a lease. If they wanted to spend the night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And actually, one of them hated on me, dude. One of them hated on me, and actually told one of the girls that, oh, hey, he's because she told me eventually. She told me, he had told her that I was, I had other girls in my, in the book that I had brought over in the past. Yeah. So they'll do that shit too, man. Some of those Filipino fucking security guard, they'll hate on you, man.
Yeah, I'd talk to them and say hello when I wasn't with the girl. But anytime I brought a girl back,
Oh yeah, some
just
of them,
flat out ignore them. So
some of them will hate on you, man. I've had
They
that.
don't. The security guards and all the people around your neighborhood will dob you in quick sticks. They always do. Telling you. Happened to
Yeah.
me many a time. Truck
Mm-hmm.
drivers will dob you in. He has many girls and stuff like that. That's what they tell them all. And they'll tell you. He said this. I don't know what he's talking about.
Mm.
I don't know why, but they just love to gossip like that.
Yeah.
Still doesn't stop them though.
some of them, I might have just been paranoid. They look like they're giving me the evil eye and shit. Especially one of them. He's seen me with 3 different ones.
Mm-hmm.
Because I signed in with my girlfriend, sort of girlfriend, and then she went off. And then the next day I had the other one lined up and come back with her.
Yeah, there was two times. There was 2 times when I brought girls over, two other when I was at that place, the Vita Riella, and then they weren't able to spend the night.
Don't you think
Fuck
that's
that,
bullshit
really just
considering you're fucking paid for the place? That's fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah, no, and that's what I was telling him, dude. Believe me, that's what I told him, man. I was like, this is some fucking horse shit, man. You know? Yeah.
maybe
How
you get
long
a
did
bit
you
more
stay there for?
leeway if you're white. I don't know.
Well, I was there a month, man. I was there a month.
So they could come over during the day, but they couldn't stay the night.
Yeah, they could not spend the night because they weren't the other one on the place.
Did you just waltz in and then they stopped you later, or did you?
No, there's security every time you walk in, above ground and below ground. They
They
have
never
They
stopped
security.
you. They'd open the fucking door.
No, but they're gonna ask, oh, what number? They know.
They never asked me shit, man.
Not at mine. There was a lot of
I was
security.
thinking they were gonna, but
There was a lot of security at mine. A lot of security.
if you're renting it private, it's not really their fucking business, is it?
I stayed at the one right across from the J.P. Morgan Chase. That's where I stayed. That's the one I stayed at.
The only thing I was worried, because with Airbnb, obviously you've got to book with the host, and some of them have rules that stipulate no guests. No one can stay that isn't on the reservation.
Yeah.
But I figure if you book one of those condos privately, surely it's not any of their business who comes and goes.
No. That's the only one I had problems with. My other rentals, I didn't have any problems with. It was just there, man.
Interesting. In 10 years, never was told I can't have a chick overnight. My parents tried to tell me that, but it was too late.
No, I mean I was able to, of course, but she had to be on. She had to be on the list permanently. But the thing was, if I could have kept on, changing it, but I was like, man, I got to keep on changing it, putting their name, doing paperwork. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, I don't even bother signing in for like the pool and shit like that. You know how some of them want you to, you go down the pool, they want you to sign in, jump straight in the water.
Yeah, but that's the only one I had problems with. So.
And you used Airbnb for that one, yeah?
Yeah, Airbnb.
Yeah.
I use Airbnb for all my stays, but that was the only problem. That was the only one I had problems with.
So I've read online people saying the host who owns the Airbnb has found out and then taken issue because they think that you're using their room like as a brothel or some shit, which I guess is kind of true. But figure as long as you're paying, as long as you're not having, big parties and disturbing the neighbours, and you're discreet, I don't really see what the issue is. But
yeah.
They just don't like you fucking. That's the issue.
Well, hey, that's what I was thinking before. Imagine, I don't know, Australia was poor, right? and a bunch of like Asian guys or black guys are coming here all the time, getting with Aussie girls, and you're having to hold the door for them every fucking day. I think it would wear on you after a bit. Getting paid $5 a day while these foreigners fly in and have their fun.
Yeah, well, that's their job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you reckon they get a day? Probably $5.
Security guards.
No, you know the people who man the desk in those
Not much.
condos.
About
I figured
400, 450.
Yeah, I figured at least it's air conditioned, you know. Better than working
I remember
outside
there was
like
this
some of the
chick working in
corporates.
Davao, one of the hotels I was staying at there when I first got there, and she was fucking nice. And you can't hook up with them or anything because their employer said that they'll fire them if they fucking.
It's alright, I'll take care of you.
No, but they know you're only there for.
Yeah.
They don't want to lose their job for. But I did take the security guard on a date. She didn't mind.
Yeah, I like the uniform they wear. Some of them are pretty cute.
Actually done two of them security guards actually.
Yeah.
One in the mall. One girl I met in the mall. And the other one that was working at the hotel. What was that? They
I've
contract.
seen some young ones. Shirts all nicely ironed and all that shit. Nice and crisp.
Yeah, there was a chick I saw. She was hot, man. Especially she was in the uniform with the gun and everything. Oh yeah, she looked pretty smoking.
Just tell them, bring your uniform over.
Oh, for sure.
Just put that on.
Yeah.
Put it on.
I have to put that on my list next to buddy Five's midget.
Why do I have to wear this? Just put it on. I'm just going to get some beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's stand at the door.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, Bitcoin's going up now, boys. It's hit its bottom. So the bottom was at 9,600. Now she's heading up.
It's hit its bottom.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Back up to 9,700. It's gone up $100. It's coming down a little bit, but I think it's going to turn around and head back up now. I think all that dropping might be over. Fucking 48%.
What's Litecoin at? 89.
Yeah, I bought some of that the other day.
Has that
88.
halving happened already?
Yeah, I thought it was this month, wasn't it? Is it?
I knew it was
I
soon.
think
I don't know
Hey,
exactly when, but
did you guys hear what happened? They said that supposedly John McAfee's arrested.
yeah,
bullshit.
I read that. Could be bullshit
Yeah.
though.
Really?
Yeah, man. He's been on the run. You know he's been on the run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Supposedly, yeah. Shit's going around. Supposedly he got arrested. Maybe that's why the market took a shit.
Fuck, when you go to ICOs and they say crypto advisor, they have a photo of him, just stay away from them. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not buying into this ICO.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's wanted in the US for tax
evasion.
evasion, basically.
Yeah, he was in Cuba. He's been in Cuba. Like U.S. can't get him right now because he's in Cuba.
All right. So where did you hear this?
It's on his Twitter feed.
Yeah, it was on his Twitter feed. But somebody wrote some shit. But I had heard it on the YouTube. But it came from his Twitter feed.
Yeah,
He'd
his
have
Twitter
a
feed.
lot
They
of Bitcoin.
reckon.
He could just pay it out or whatever he owes. You know what I mean?
No. I don't know how much he owes, but
not just that. He's been on a bit of a rampage ever since he sold that McAfee virus fucking way, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Made a shitload of money out of that. Fucking went on this big drug fucking video. Have you seen that video they got on YouTube where he's snorting coke with all these hookers and shit?
Yeah, he's a
Have you
meme.
seen the documentary? The woman who reckons he asked her to
Yeah.
shit on him and he would eat his shit and all this sort of thing. I don't know if that's true
Well,
or not.
didn't he kill some chick or something? Didn't he murder somebody?
Some bloke, the next door
Apparently.
neighbour. They reckon there's a, yeah, they don't know for sure.
He's a little out there, man. He's a little crazy, man.
I don't know if the shit eating thing is true or not, but
Well,
yeah,
he does indulge in drug use. I tell you that he does do that.
Yeah.
So how'd they get him if he's in Cuba though?
They can't. Well, I don't know because he's been in Cuba. He's apparently that's where he's been at, but I don't know. I have no clue.
I'm gonna look that story up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember he's been on the run for ages.
Yeah.
See, he gets paid a lot, fucking Bitcoin, obviously, to just for people to put his fucking picture on fucking these ICOs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said us something. There was a rumor going around. He asked for like 10, 20 Bitcoin or something like that, just to have his photo up there, and he's an advisor and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never got involved in those.
ICLs, yeah, man.
Nah, just Bitcoin itself.
It's a hit or well, ICOs are dead anyway. It's not even about ICOs no more. That's coming
Yeah,
on.
what do you call them, Jay? They got something else now.
IEOs.
Yeah,
IEOs.
IEOs.
Internet exchange offerings.
Yeah.
They do it on exchanges, so they get
Same
a lot
thing.
of them were just working up websites and they weren't even real, and people buying using their crypto to buy into these fucking coins that didn't even exist, and they were just shutting down and taking off and stuff. Or some of them after the ICO would launch, and the coins would be worth nothing for what they paid for, and you're exchanging like Ethereum or Bitcoin for them or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So these cunts are basically just giving you garbage. They're taking all your Ethereum and Bitcoin off you and then just riding off into the sunset. Very unregulated.
Hey, that's where I was like, me and my brother were like, fuck, man, we should start an ICO. Just took off with the money. Like, fuck, man. These fuckers were getting away with it, man.
Yeah.
Getting away
Yeah,
with it.
it was easy back then.
Yeah, you can't do that shit now. But
Yeah, there's a lot of gullible people too.
But eventually they'll crack down on this shit too, though. They'll crack down on these IEOs also, and you'll see there won't be no more IEOs.
Well, the thing is, with these decentralized exchanges, it's hard to get an out if you need to get money out through them. You know what I mean? If you need to be connected to a bank or something like that, it's very hard. It's really hard to have a decentralized exchange and have a bank, a centralized bank connected to it. You know what I mean? So,
I've never looked at how they work.
well, as you
Like
notice, all the
centralized
centralized
ones.
exchanges, like CoinSpot, basically, you can connect your bank account to it here in Australia. There's a few others too as well. But decentralized, you can't. They won't touch you because the government wants the information from the exchange. The exchange won't give it, so the bank won't connect with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, decentralized exchange is only good if you've already got Bitcoin and you're just going in there to exchange for something else and get out. That's all they're good for. You can't get in on them and you can't get out on them. That's why
Yeah.
Coinbase America and all. Every exchange in the world is being pressured to go under that, and I think it comes under the umbrella of it. Like everyone in the world is under this. It has to do with this terrorism act or some shit. I forget what it's called.
Is
It's
that like
something to do with it.
FATCA or something like that?
Yeah, everyone has to comply with it or something. So it's not like a country thing; it's a worldwide thing.
I thought it's not every country though. I thought it's
Well, there is countries that get away with not doing it. They just have to
certain countries
comply.
that belong to some thing. It's most
Yeah,
countries, but there's some like some Eastern European ones and shit like that aren't part of it.
well, it's like North Korea. That motherfucker's mining shitloads of Bitcoin. Shitloads. He's got big facilities just mining Bitcoin right now. He's been doing
Yeah,
it for a
mining and
while.
shit.
Yeah. So if you cut him off and say, "Oh right, we're going to cut him off from Visa, Mastercard, all them money transfer places," he just deals in fucking crypto.
Yeah, I heard that about Iran as well. Apparently
Mm.
they're mining or some shit. There's some other European country that buys it. I can't. It's some broke ass one, but apparently they're buying Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
try and find it the country.
and North Korea is producing a lot of it, obviously from mining. Who's the other country? I think it might be Russia, right?
It's something like that.
China's supposed to be the biggest mining farms are over there. And they apparently own most of the fucking Bitcoin on the planet.
It's hard to know though.
The Mexican Jew got cut off.
Trying to find it now. I don't know. It's some little European broke-ass country apparently was buying a lot of it, like holding it, not just gold, but Bitcoin as well.
Mm. Next thing, it's still transactional and stuff. They can still buy shit. Fuck, you're not working at the moment, John, or what? Are you working, or what are you doing?
Nah, not working, not doing nothing. Just get up, go to the gym, surf the net all day. I'll have to find a job soon though.
What do you usually do?
Um, I've done a bit of like tree work, like as a groundy, just on the chipper, shit like that. I was doing that in Melbourne for a bit, but just whatever I can find online. Just look on Gumtree, call the guy up, ask if you got any work. Got a few tickets and that, but
Good old Gumtree, eh?
it's not bad for like short term work.
Yeah. I haven't found nothing good on Gumtree. Usually I look on there, to buy things or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's usually
What
just
do you what do you do? Just like construction?
me, no, I don't. I was doing NBN work, cable hauling, and putting in all the Telstra pits and stuff, and removing the old asbestos ones,
Oh yeah.
putting all the new ones in and stuff, running the
Yeah.
new optic fibre through, putting all the fibre to the nodes in and stuff like that.
My fucking NBN, the guy turned up to do the socket or whatever, and he didn't have the faceplate cover. He had none left.
Mm.
So he's like, "Look, I can connect it and leave the wires hanging out the wall, or I can come back in 2 or 3 weeks with the faceplate." I said, "I'll just do it now." So I've had fucking wires hanging out the socket here for a few years now.
He hasn't come back.
No, he never come back.
Yeah, we got fibre to the node here. It's pretty fast, man. 50 megabytes per second.
Yeah, I've only got it to the. Oh no, it is. Yeah, fiber to the node, the one on the street. Yeah, not to the home.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got
they
that
should have
green
put
box.
fiber down. They should have put it to. They should have stuck to the original plan, I reckon, instead of changing it.
Yeah, the reason why is they. I'll tell you why. So Telstra, remember Telstra used to be Telecom?
Yeah,
Yeah. What happened was they when it was Telecom, they used to have crews that used to go around and maintain, pop the pit lids and stuff. You know, the ones that are outside your house there, the telecommunications in there, Telstra pits.
yeah.
They used to clean them out, keep them clean, and all that sort of stuff, maintenance and that. It was when it was the government. So anyway, they sold Telstra and then privatized it. So the people that bought it needed to make as much money as they can for the investors and stuff. So what they did is they cut the maintenance. So it hasn't been maintained for years, or a long time. I'm talking a long, long time. So then NBN, when they wanted to create the NBN network, they thought, oh well, what we'll do is we'll buy the infrastructure off Telstra and just run all our cables through their existing infrastructure. So what happened was they didn't realize that there's so many trees that are grown, pipes are blocked, pits are full of dirt, they're all chockers, and everything's fucked. The whole I've repaired so much of it, it's not funny.
Yeah, I've seen them before when I was a kid. We used to pop the lid and have a look.
Yeah, so you got to drill, you know, you
Look
got
for
to core
spiders
drill
and shit.
fucking areas and stuff like that. The piping's totally fucked. Pits need to replace. Half of them are asbestos. It's a huge, big job, you know what I mean? Especially when you get them drill rigs going. So Telstra's just rubbed their hands together and go, fuck yeah, we're selling these cunts a used fucking car. You know what I mean? They knew the whole thing was fucked. So they sold it to them, the government, and realised they needed to do all this work on it. And that's why they've come out with fibre the node, so that it's making it cheaper to, like from, for example, my house, the node is only 200 metres down the road. So this is a new estate. So all the copper fibre just goes there to where them, you know, them big fucking steel dicks things you see hanging out the ground usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever there's one of them, you'll see a node usually, or close to it. So all the phones come into there, and there's a brand new copper cable that goes from there into the node, which goes into the fibre back to the exchange. So Telstra said, we'll sell you all the basically old PVC crack piping in the ground and all the fucking asbestos pits, but they want to keep the exchanges. So, you know, in every suburb, you've got the Telstra exchange that's sitting
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So Telstra still owns all of that, which is the main part of it. So
So
that's why
they didn't get the exchanges too. I just assumed they got all of it
nah,
when the government bought it.
no. Telstra kept the exchanges to keep the power, you know what I mean?
Surely in like 10 years or something, they're gonna have to go back and like I don't know if they can upgrade the NBN to be faster than what it is now.
No, you can have
So I would,
the more you pay, they'll turn it up for you.
yeah. What the max is like 100, yeah. Like I got 50 down, 20 up, I think.
No, it can go a lot faster than that. A lot faster than that. The the receivers they're using, the stuff is they reckon it's already 10, 15 years old. The equipment. Like look at it like a stereo amp. So when they go into the exchange, you got these like stereo amps just fucking stacked, and everything goes into those. Though that equipment that they're using is already 15 years old or something. But it's old shit. Them cables can, you know, they can do 1 gig up. They can do 1 terabyte, man, up and down if they want to. They just haven't got
So
basically the transformers to do it all. You know what I mean?
how much does that stuff cost?
How much would
The
it cost to
transformer?
replace? Oh, I don't
Like,
know
well,
how much it is.
say if you wanted like 1 gigabit down, because like 100 megabit is going to be pretty shit in like 10 years or so,
Mm,
or maybe even well before then.
mm. So what they did is just put a band-aid over it to did this fibre to the node to try and make it cheaper, which in actual fact is just a band-aid for something they're going to have to replace later on anyway, and basically run all the fibre to the houses anyway, and update the equipment in the exchange. So
yeah, it's pretty fucked. That's why I think they should have done it.
And it's already
the
over
first
budget,
time.
and the work that needs to be done in the whole of Australia, man, it won't stop. It will not stop. It'll keep going, just non-stop. There's so much work to be done. That's the problem, and it's all taxpayers' money.
Oh yeah, that's probably part of the problem too. Is they got all their cronies and shit, charging a shitload, and the taxpayers got to pay for it all. While meanwhile, they all enrich themselves.
And all the work is contracted out.
Yeah, the guy that came in was like Irish or some shit. He hadn't even been here that long.
Mm.
Apparently, a lot of foreigners and that were doing.
So even us that we were doing the work for them, we were contracted out. We didn't work for Telstra or NBN or anything like that.
Yeah.
So everything used to be, when it was telecom, was done by telecom and their workers and stuff.
Yeah, I remember the old vans that used to drive around.
Yeah. And so now most of
asking for phone
you're
cards.
still seeing there's still the vans getting around, but most of the work is all contracted out. So it's a way of saving money. That's why they laid a lot of people off. It was it was back in, probably talking 20 years ago or something like that. They paid out a shitload of redundancies to people to get rid of them because it was costing them too much. It was cheaper just to contract it all out. But now this project's come along, it's just too big for, that's the problem. That's why people are going, well, why isn't my, you see it on a current affair, well, this NBN, but my internet's so slow, you know what I mean? It's because, well, fibre to the node, it's fucking the equipment they're using, it's a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit. You got old copper cable going into fucking joining with fibre, it just doesn't.
It's like they got rid of all the call centers. Like one of my first jobs out of school was in a call center, Stella. You remember the old directory assistants?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was like 18, 19. And that's like almost 20 years ago now. I don't even know if it's still a thing now, but that was outsourced. They sold that off from Telstra, and not sold it off. It was contracted out to Stella, and we would do it. But even I think they got rid of that eventually too. So
yeah, so subcontracted all of that out too as well. And now Telstra is basically getting their network upgraded, and fucking they've paid Telstra to do it. See, Telstra's theory was, why fix it if it ain't broken? Let's just keep juicing and get as much money as we can out of it, because I think most of it, that when they sold it, it's foreign ownership, you know what I mean? So they're just running it to the ground to get as much money as they can out of it.
You think 5G will make it redundant?
Yeah, no. I've wondered myself. Now you think, well, why get... See, with 5G, you're not going to get... I know you're not going to get them big plans to your house where you got unlimited and stuff like that, you know what I mean? That's basically just mobile phones and stuff. But, they could just come up with boxes where you put in your house. I don't know. Could.
Find out soon, I guess.
Yeah, it can't be too good for you.
You reckon? I don't know. I think it's probably a bit beat up. I mean,
5G.
I've seen some of the videos on YouTube, but I think it's bullshit, to be honest. I mean, everyone's got a mobile phone. Everyone uses it every day. So with like 3G, 4G, surely there'd be more cancer and shit like that after this amount of time.
Yeah, well, I didn't get my first mobile phone until I was about 16.
Yeah, I got one like 98, 99.
And back then it was analog.
Oh, it was awesome. Optus used to have this thing. You get free calls after 9 p.m. like 30 minutes. So I used to just dial random numbers until I'd get a girl, and then we'd fucking talk. So
I remember that.
Yeah.
all that actually. Who's left on the panel there? There we go. Is everyone falling asleep or what?
Seems like it.
Go, you there? These motherfuckers gone to sleep. Barry's asleep.
I might jump off myself, go and get some dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably shut the stream down now anyway.
Rightio then.
Everyone's fucking
Catch you later, Jay.
All right, mate. Take it easy.
We'll see ya.
All right, bye. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna shut the stream down. I'm gonna have something to eat myself.